Yeah, thank you, Jaliwa. Thank you, Jaliwa. Thank you, Jaliwa. All right, we're gonna start with Essa. Essa is our incumbent. Thank you, Jaliwa. Essa.
Yes, sisters.
Essa mbe samala.
Okay, ngejo sister Binto.
Anyway, mbe mobe control na lafta ye fam for moli minibe platform auto jamu bantabal tinga mobe welcome.
Abaraka bake and viewers nyolu min bebe jibi rola nyintembola Binto Bantaba network kafale ko alwulara na Gambia wato ntolbe alansari kola le kono yandomanding be na panelisol fana be tentula bake na ko panelist nyolu Mr. Saidykhan and also my one and only friend MC Cham Junior. Ndem Essa Dampha mbe siring jang NPP to alala but ndefanalem political aid on media for the president at the same time. So mbe albe bismillah ni kachato comme ya fanyami kachala mi yalan ko banku kolem andum banku ko dum abukata ni personal la mo bere ni yosoto gi so na geri nyale fata dum bari baklim fakli yala bi jang mbi mu clineti mbi mu kamedin kilo gamela tanga to wala mum bela ame koti den abata fanyatu.
Okay, abaraka, you are welcome, brother. Jang kom ya fo nyame ndorong. Ibinala iben kachandila NPP la because you law MPP ntol dolu ma wonyo jamalong and you are really welcome. The platform is open. So I'm gonna go to Cham. Cham, you are on mute. Cham, you are on mute. Okay. Cham is on mute. All right. Let's put him down a little. Okay, Pata. Saidykhan, you are welcome.
Binto.
Yes.
Kazumalam.
Pagadalume.
Alhamdulillah.
All right. You are welcome to Binto Bantaba Network. Lafte ini molbe afonyo hello. Janimbe mbekacha continue.
Thank you, Binto. I'm content about the Purkanajan Kakachake and the Essa Fanam Contonani MC. Platform auto jang Italy official designation so the Puri particularly represent. Ntol Fanamo Adan supporters so the Mealonko na former Warabake. But not the man for ham na particular code and Bankola ko Mboka Hesed Purangata Numoli Kafuya Fanam Purka discourse. So left after that, thank you so much, everybody. And I hope we are going to have a very good dialogue and fruitful engagement today.
All right, thank you. Let's see what. All right, Cham, you were on mute.
Yes.
Cham,
yes, hello.
All of the mom. Yes, we want to hear from you, please.
Assalamu alaikum, Yama Diga.
Well, Diga.
Mangen nuyu suma collègue suma xarit muy Essa Dampha nuyu suma benn xarit muy Paté Pata moom suma waay la ba dee dem etam fogantire ba léegi fu mu nekk nii moom bintu yoo loo def nii xamuloo ko an lii dafa am solo ci réew mi daf baax pour ñu ici political parti si seen figo si ñu too ñu wax lu yóbbu réew mi si kanam mu nekk lu nga xam ne ñun ñëpp yaa all mature xam naa ne individu ku nekk di nga wax sa programme and sa policy of your party
okay
na Essa Dampha fo na
MC, we're not getting you. We're not getting you right. Yeah, you are driving. Maybe we might prefer to have him on the phone instead.
Yeah, I command telephone. Whatever is it?
Yeah, let's call him on the phone instead. Okay, Essa. Essa mbetuli nyanna. Essa lafteya fonye minam NPP party nyinti. Party kutolem alatentu sign mbe NPP lo na bare biring MPP lo wato ni sign tema manku jamalon MPP to malo foi sentamandi no through MPP la koto do mandimba
Baraka bake to nga NPP wala mo National People's Party party onying alutale sabo man sanjo to for because na register December la kon of December that was 2019. So basically partiola manifesto ningala policy documents ñu follow.
Okay.
But minimum from NPP, the minimum NPP registered as a political party, in a political equation of the country. Follow you come from your sana of Bob Dolia ko party kudo da barba fle ko yo atola kutaya bra meta kurukula.
Okay.
A kurukuru da nyami wala mu Baro Fans Club. Mujama mera ko Baro Youth for National Development wala mu political party odi mi alon ko Baro wala lo hani Baro Youth for National Development wala da le president development of Kenya. Bari Baro Fans Club wala lota president of semento ya political la carola. So Baro Fans Club political veterans ñu le ba ko no politician bal le ba ko no milialon ko kabiring santel to for world to for constituencies level for regional level parasol talantalan structure lole at the grassroots level. So under drum bring lakorata o bala o structure bala ina president assign prior party register itoyala party o nyim fana itola fana itoyala wala National People's Party.
Okay.
National People's Party mine politiko kon wala mine mbula pour ka register ke dabla Gambia la politiko to wala mu lafta na difla change wala mimba kere nun jang politiko kon lafta fadina.
Okay.
In short, wala mtataniko amda lafta tarala nyata la dolien noma because party wala internal democracy mimba kere nun jang do ma joka wikeru bakle amantra bambandi simply because ikaje party ka lo ikamo clean the mal ke party mo clean the mal ka tra plafoto sangi wang dol sangi tan sama mo clean pet wala ka flag bearati mo kilo min ka national command wolem women mobilizer wolem admin secretary wolem falim mo buka ke party ko so party wala internal democracy was very weak.
Okay. All right.
So me NPP na de wolem kaje ko party follow be man ngol ko liro ko e ka de le nyimo ka follow kinto la so ba follow la fangola la ngam far regulate follow momo mi yalan ko ye party wala paraso mara ida tambila two term.
Okay. Minalo two time tole. Nge moile mbatunga cham fanan dundinang cham yang madega. Cham yang madega. Okay. Cham yang madega. Okay. Cham I may end up having Cham on the phone. He's really trying. He don't want to miss. Amal Lafika Sony miss, but Cham. Okay. Pada.
No.
Pada Essa introduction or more about NPP. But in nata moila mola foro toko NPP la law. Abe modol soto kam party dol tole. But UDP, I offer a fulalet. So, ite a fontoli nyun kuru telem fulo. Tonya lambang atol UDP alfarta fulalet ba.
Bindo me content na bagele I content na bagele pour kasi yang kay kajasi fage. Bari mbela fela non pour MCA taranunjang. Ngame be menkela just ka fenkeri teatra ya ko mandi telephone do yeme se yosena kala ndala ko mantra moikam.
Aha.
Then ended the conversation. I get 3 way. I can ke mo full news about.
Aha.
Nko eka mo yakodi.
Ha anke mo le clearly. A little bit louder. Put more same way.
Yes, I found mo yakodi.
Yes.
Yaron political Gambia political Benjamin Sainte kabira jibe kabiring independence for signing. Nka mo ka tla fula nga falmo kala nga fanwa ay falmo kan ba mala mo nyanta fal na je bake. Nka membor non kabir wota mo yaran kabiring APRC na re mo fo mo le wala o sa dawda la fon ko te da mala la fetula jante me da jenne fon ko kite ye wala fon mo le koy corruptal. Inarata Kabiri commissioner said the very first commission in Mexico, I got a commission. The man not find on UDP on PPP say 2 million na PPP corrupted. Yela baga sultan na ke from laban for dole from table ko nate murundi la for bimbe men doten. Report man funti men side and ko PPP corrupted. Now 1996 na gibe UDP will not a water men. Me ya fenang it was out of necessity. Kabiri soldier all na ran patil men be banko kanno PPP GPP, NCP, ye ban. Even though at some point, Kabiri political activity in suspend, or man, thank you. But Kabiri election can see, ye party ye ban, but ya don't sembo member will and new order and soldier or Wale UDP fen and in particular Kafunyamaka UDP fen and near UDP give a lot of Nankan. A lot in a Kampurka Gambia free of dictatorship. When a UDP in Kolkaf non control, we are much more like a civil society movement or a freedom movement. Kabirin Kelo Ninkeda. Moya bondije de be yalo nako adama baro mo malo han de fam ya felde gan sa ko comme kun do UDP ta mo me adama baro ka mo le do de folo de ko nte fam sinya folo me nga adama baro to mo na diamuda wala 2015 de kabrin UDP ta da fas jaga choy police lote nyaado adama baro was a treasurer bita back and forth thing ka kodo ta so do ko do men kin tan na kodo kiyata adama baro fam to yala na diamuda ko nyembe fede ko ngata banyu le tem fam pour ngata police station ha ndo fo kambe fo kan wala inte ko adama la dum politiko kono molla dundije ana dunta menaje dunta platform wala mama kandel darajo warde adama baroti o ya halifa salal darajo wartadi ni mod to mal darajo wartadi ba anata ni menna anata ni UDP tol kabila parti lo to nya abode molla kono bari parti ni lo nya folo gamelo nyante wala folo jibele munem bula wala binto nin tol be den jante min be platform to jam koko ala ngadem bangan dawolo ke ngata tabiro ke pour mo be kontonje bari binto mbe tabiro bala yitele bul pour tabiro ke pour mbele ni nka fo bele bari tol be dawolo be ko ite mo lan dawolo de ya be tabi para ke ye kalona me alon ka dia baba ke yo be di molla e ka duran demande ko me alon ko koti je fay ko njori to ke ka fa nyala dum wala kida adama la ko adama la ko kere nyama na la patio molu men dental patio men yalon ko yela interest sacrifice video ios lembang NRP lembang ay wala sembo ni ay wala alota sembo ni nakabara la sembo kada ga wol pusa ko ha ndi after political falinal bari esa mi ko amode ako mol yako ila pati ni amamme ameda ila fan club ni wala mo da ya ton bol baro law fan club ni jana akila fan club te mol men ye baro support kada kana political capital manna mol men ye baro support wala mo kilo wala na de kay ko ni support as a fan club ito ya mo da ya ton into a political party barni wala be kering tonya incumbent dawo dala won hanam men manki incumbent hanni pati kudo men fangol lorde men yanan ko ni UDP man nyosodo be moy bon la ni pati dol tole an wol ko no UDP be tagal pati ko men be moy bon la dame barni UDP dingol men yalan ko e pati nyo ya bambule wala ko move because no wala fam ko be ko laaren wato men wata mo le be move la wala bi ni UDP jibe ike dabo ko si men nay ka siso wulde men wala inte ko UDP dum men man sila ini wada mo ke bay do ko le be lipale be faale be nyapile kan ko be na tiara si mole e ko mo kilin mo la ka fa no ko bada UDP men yalon ko e fansumo wolle bondi je pour kata nyim pati do wala
okay pada hold on there man no question or answer
non kan wala foden wona ka fa ko hanim mo men bada UDP ka men dar NPP le aman talente o san fe sa ko sa ho ga pati tala fulatile
okay
so executive jibe ko ka mo yi me sa fa non ko nyinde mo nyala mo mala me ala ko ala karatan tan wala mo so dira se bondi jel men yo bolen adama na la mo no maten we do government no support bari man NPP support
okay thank you Cham
yes no assalamu alaikum
okay Cham the connection wasn't good I think you are still in trouble but we are good to go can you hear me
yeah
okay
yes.
okay So Cham,
Yes.
then
Wala,
explain and
yes.
GDC. Hanga GDC bunyon 2016 they were very famous. 2016 they were very famous.
MC mun na turn camera mina.
What?
Na turn
Yeah,
video
MC turn the camera be off because I'm echoing.
Okay. Okay, no problem. Wow. Okay.
Okay. Okay, good. I'll come with clearly, right? Facebook, can you hear Cham? Okay, Guy Bunyon 2016, it was a very famous party, GDC. But now their momentum is kind of a little bit low. Is there any issue with GDC?
No, I think that's all. And it's very important to Matontuko. And I think that GDC since 2016 up to now, but we're going to improve, we're going to expand. Is what we will be fastest growing party in this country.
Okay.
And wow, I don't feel like that because all in 2016 the party was having 17%. And when we go to national assembly elections, we have 17% and we won 5 constituency. So when we go to local government elections, we increased from 17% to 25%. With 25 councillors and 1 regional chair, area council chairman, and 2 area council. So the party is growing fast, and we are very much strong than before. And we are doing a very good job to help the community, supporting them as a first adoption party in this country. But I feel like GDC is a young party, but we definitely need to invest a lot, need to support people, we giving them the political platform for young people who want to participate as a politicians. And we also empower the young people, we give them the platform. So if you look at the assembly, we have the youngest parliamentarian at the assembly. And at the same time, we have the youngest chairman, like the area council chairman. So GDC and I think that people like Essa Dampha NPP network bagging them down. They want a young NPP putting off some based on internal democracy. But since there's an internal democracy NPP, because still now they handpicked their administrative secretary, who is Mamading, that is handpicked by the President Barrow. And at the same time with their treasurer, who is the Minister of Local Government. So they are all handpicked by the President Barrow. And where is the internal democracy within NPP? So let's go ahead. And secondly, we hold the other side. Right now, still now, as a party, almost 2 years now, they don't even have a full executive committee of the political party. So when you operate like a Gumbo, you operate Lambert, what party right now is a full executive. Even I think that right now, the full executive of NPP, local as a party. So from that, GDC is a well-established party. We have the structure in place. So why for them? We have a chairman, we have mobilizers, we have the company, we have everybody in place, and we empower all of them. We empower the young people, we give them the platform to support them. That's why party movement people will come out and support the GDC. So the GDC have problem during present election. There was an allegation for having contact on the GDC leadership. He have been sponsored by Boko Haram and Cham and others. So when we do bigger, or we increase on Gambian, and the same trend is coming back again. With the same people now, they are using now GDC is having contact with UDP because one day GDC to fight with UDP, the same time Barrow is increasing. We don't want time with Cham, and we don't allow that to happen again. Yeah, we're gonna be an opposition party, the same time fighting order.
Yeah, but okay.
Again, I will focus on the relation of the NPP and President Barrow.
Okay, but Cham, GDC, you live in how much sample and they creating they're building boreholes, they're donating stuff at the hospitals. Individual Gambians are benefiting from GDC, and GDC is not that old. It's not an old party. Where do they? That allegation? Let's make it clear. Where do GDC really get their finances from? Because we cannot argue and said, well, GDC, they just have this cheko kabona sant alalea or jino leka kodo dintol amga. So
GDC is a well-established political party. We have structures both at the diaspora. We have a policy committee at the diaspora. We have a membership. Our membership always contribute towards the development of the party. We also have a membership card. We also have a membership card to our members. So and we also have a best visa, a good Gambia, a concerned Gambia, a very good Gambia. So we also contribute their order towards the development of the party. So as a party, we organize tourism programs, both at the local level, at the consular level, at the regional level, at the executive committee level. We also contribute our quarter each month. So member of the committee, Our tourism committee also contribute lots. People in the diaspora also support the party.
Okay, that's great. That's great. Okay, but just not Gambia, they can get benefit from you guys. Just like they do PDOIS, they say, well, we take their advice. They are very smart. We'll take their intellectual advice, and they do everything right. But we cannot vote for them. Don't you think Gambians will turn around and say, hey, if we want benefit, let's go to GDC and collect everything. Elections come and they decide to vote for somebody else that has not even give them anything.
For us now, it has not happened to GDC because we already support them and we already see results. That's why the party is always increasing from 70% to 25%. Until now, every day right now, very soon we're going to have a lot of big meeting from people supporting President Barrow to come and join GDC right now in Santa Lucia. I don't know, we want village here, Sunju Alaji, whereby we're going to have people from Barrow can to come and join GDC. So the party is increasing. We are not supporting, we are not giving them borehole so that we need their vote. No. What are the guarantee that if you give them body, it was good for you? That's not guarantee for that. You only play your quarter, you will be a quarter one as well development. But that's not guarantee that if you give them borehole, if you see them scholarship, they will good for you. That's not guarantee for that. But as a Gambian, you have to play your quarter, you have to support people, you have the means.
Okay. So I'm trying to use the opportunity, Facebook. I'm trying to use the opportunity with Cham. As long as his line is clear right now, I'm going to use the opportunity to ask as a few questions as I can get it. Okay. Cham, there's accusation going on that GDC, they are leaning towards UDP. Is that true? There are allegations going on that GDC, they are leaning towards UDP. Their support. Yeah, their support.
Those allegations are from these people of NPP. They are desperate and they want to use the thing so that people can put more pressure on President Barrow. That's why they are saying that GDC and UDP, they are for the alliance or coalitions. For us all now, GDC as a party, we are working towards elections and all is our candidate. Yeah.
Okay.
When UDP was in government, people were saying that GDC now they are with APRC, and right now I can see that now we NPP are with APRC. So I don't see feel like that. I think opposition parties will come together. Let us know we have to focus the incumbent, the President Barrow, but we cannot be here and opposition party to fight each other. That's wrong. GDC and UDP, they are opposition party, so we need to focus more on President Barrow, how he's going in this country, but not about to fight each other as a opposition party. So that's why people at NPP, they are using that GDC and UDP, they want to put out alliance or coalition. There is no agreement with the GDC and UDP or any coalition, but we are opposition parties. Our focus is about how to remove Barrow in the office.
Okay. So thank you. I'm gonna go back to Essa. I will mute you. You hang on there and listen to the song. I can even hang you up. Then I'll get back to you. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Thanks.
He can stay.
If he stay, his background is making a little bit noise. So I will get back to him when I need him. Pata. Where's Essa? Essa, you are on mute. Can you unmute? You are on mute. You are muted. Okay. You are muted. Essa, you are muted. Okay, Pata.
Now?
We heard Cham was saying about the finances. UDP, they've been on for 24 years now. We haven't been saying much UDP been doing for the communities. Lately, we just have we have seen the bread. They say, well, that bread look like it's Jammeh's copy. They put naso domandi napso junjun jele domanding. So UDP mburo promobe senet niya domodoro yenetemu. So GDC la nying finances yemina fa kwot.
Yeah, na funko benya political party la kwoto. Political party many along will be in government. Gambia dingo nyante la focus kela wakanya komen ke scrutinize ka jibe ko mansakunda la kodo o mola kodo mi alan ka taxman jo mo be ka taxman jo tolda mamantro ta kan pour kela party finance.
Okay.
But political party many along ko mo be ka tax dealer imantra marale mola kodila. O nyante men kela mo ka menje jamaja mantanga menje kabiri in UDP kabiri nyim go for me fonko nyasta or even before that mo ka nyos sas la kodo nyim ko nga. So MCM for to nyalen.
Okay.
Cooking them for MCA. It's a for GDC, but Tafono like a mola codote architect. GDC mo ka kodo men dire pour ka daka de daro ke ko do man woni da masi sino ya mute fonke ye sia kana di mol mo do ko leje bani tare ye kodo nyinin nan ni ata don ka ko de mo ko ye kodo men so de ko men ko di sena on ten no star race no de nyoka kodo bonne mun to kana ga di mol ten as possible le ka kodo bonne da ma man sene then maybe they are going to, when they come into government, they will do that. But that's not what they're doing. Their people are the ones funding them.
Okay.
Every couple of weeks, now go for me. Last year, chapter means all over Europe. Now, every chapter, now make sure you come with $300,000 in 6 months. What chapter chapter 14, chapter 14, 15 chapters will be $300,000 now mo gamero nyanda ma understand wala nyindo ko opposition party la do content pour ka community deda
okay
GDC na mo be men keke be mako rolla bari wo aka men ke som da wana do ya kam sa kundale na fande mo ka taxol men dile ka dunde kudo ko no men yalon ko aman nyenya dim party ya fi ko comme ko dimbe bule be community mako that's fine but aman ke party the responsibility the political party men yalon ko mantre in government pour ka wasi faake mo ni mo le taxol jo nga taxol men kafu nyoma na mo mo be kam be jo masa kunda nyanta wolta la aya dunde ko dani manya na ka dunde ko ka fu don ko nyim wolde wolbe na party de nyindol mantra na party ni te boda faraba ko le ko do men joje ya taxo je men kanay majenga ni nga haja ko UDP masa kunda nyane manya na ka fu don ko de hani faraba ko de wol mantra tol support tande do ngani ko do men taram bita bon le jina ngara ngasa ba jara so ko jara so mon ko le kan support wala kayre no ko monya de men holla account bo wala yanda kala molti men yaron ko masa kunda ka wol mol kan na mol ko le ngadi wala le pour de do ko okay so en ko to nyale la molle be do ko la nim masa kunda be ko di la molla o be famo di la molla ya ko ndi mol ma ko nyinde amanke ko te ko do diara wala na ngadi la be nyim ke kanda ale ko do men jo ngawlo mo da ka murunda kam pour ale development
okay so pata ita ka diyamule ko ikal ka diyamule pour min satina ali GMC alla baby UDP lo wati so GDC fanam baby UDP lo wati
yalam MCM fo je mi wala ngoto nyala opposition no mol men yalon ko be opposition yala jama wala la miro kala ba ke nyokam ko sika itol fe aje ko masa kunda ka menke amantara ta kan nyam mi tol na rebe ko falinale so wala jama ka men gele miro ka tara kara kilene for example adama boro bode UDP de adama kabra campaign 2016 jana be coalition leader ka mona fo molye ntol la UDP nyen na tambe nyen ka ntol la leader mo nyen adama boro mantra nyinke ka bari bi nyaaji be adam baro be menke kan ninga manke ko be nyimmo faati ya nyimmo le bambaro ten adam baro exactly yaaji mo be menka ka bolo ke ka molle fe ngole tan ko be ngama tara ka fo gameno yoko mbe wi sabadi la mbe 3000 dilal mbe fo
okay pata yelo because mbe la fla Essa muri la kuma kototo le min fonu Essa jinkandiro ke Essa Essa ye pata ning Cham la ka Chamo ile ko you are the incumbent itelebe banko ka right now itelebe nyato kaya so patay history dile UDP nata nyame for Adam Barrow sita nyan Cham fananko atolma structure sot okay so lafte la side la moyla
yalong sister political fonsa fam ko political fluctuation olati political yalong ninga Gambia la history ibe domandi nga mur ko ma domandi dabri nga independent ota ayatara party do lev gen PPP kana PPP na da nang independent party Gambia lit independent then PPP yo party bal min tara jang ay party bal burukale PPP ya sangi tan saba mol min bota party dolto UP and other party I will be buruka will be la sounda ina PPP so ye carte pa win gen po sangi tan saba kasi so bri AFPRC coup d'état ke bri APRC la parti lo 1996 ya jamme anim parti man na o nyala babu mo da bulu bara bra APRC lo mo la bodé la parti to PPP to bang NCP to bang doy to bang GPP to bang ani other party is on the APRC APRC ya dominate gen fa sangi mo ni fla de la election win so the NPP nata then is going to be a dominant party because more like about UDP, more about APRC, more about GDC and other political parties. So nankana NPP So that will make NPP a bigger party.
Okay.
So me kabako NPP man structure soto. MC Cham me for come man structure soto. Ngamara o musilanto kumola.
Okay.
Dio me man structure soto. When you get okay, particular me structure soto. Yarban dol ninga structure soto anyandi.
I nyala the kodi.
Good. But I mean for Yankaboko, Ndolman UDP Janja. Anyway, Mafala in the analysis been very empirical facts. Ndola currently, Ndola Kiamano in 8 administrative regions in Gambia. NPP like Kiamano in BBG at the regional level. They are all from UDP. All from UDP. Not exception. Nidala KMC ba undanya tar lagi. Omu founding father at UDP kono. In fact, self happen pinga mimbe UDP la pinga. Because it was undanya na pinga like
Essa hold on right there.
Dolko. Okay. Yeah. So nidala no source. Lami yana mimbe because it's making from UDP. I don't like Kamano didn't go.
Hold on right there. Pata.
Yeah.
Pata, iko UDP, NPP, alla products len. Nyin député le councilor be mal talet. Nyin député le mi be konoto odula. I be mal talet. Nalta bidding coalition or not. Palaso be UDP ko kir yep mol be bay. I murunta koteke. Ye deputy ambassador ya min be karakilingo be di abe UDP pada atol semina fono moli side ne katol binala kabankota already atoli example oje president botara alia alani palaso be UDP so ntolbe Gambia no be opportunity di la no nyaadi le second time
yalon quand même fo mole politiko be tarana de nyina bia ni palaso kara mola ni wato sida mari murde na ko pendina yande o mari nyin kala hani de ibatunde nga fenne dile non ko ma yama ne no nyaadi de
okay
woku mara bagale
okay
now kuma polo let me go to this place yalan ka bin coalition on party be the position all UDP in government 3 positions in cabinet UDP also sabadron ko bulko no sabadron ye also Ousainou Darboe abe foreign affairs Lamin Dambun Diba about local governments, understandable finance. PPP, you plus cluster in cabinet. OJ, and Henry Gomez, and Gomez member fishery sign. So basically, you put your day killing some UDP, na president na Ousainou Darboe and party leadership. Ousainou was only an appointed member of the cabinet.
Okay.
Ousainou was responsible for coming a mole menu bondi a mole menuta. A ministry. Ministry of Foreign Affairs. So now, as Minister of Foreign Affairs, when it comes to the appointment of ambassadors, the minister makes recommendations and the president endorses or disapproves. I think ambassador Menifo. Gambia ambassador Menifo is more than 30 ambassadors. Your women appointment of Menike. 7 of them out of 30. 7 of them is all for no they are UDP members.
That's 7. Too much.
No, madam, but a party may along going into the coalition, they are the biggest, right? That even there was 7 more UDP. But it's party 7 or 8 like after kata in the coalition.
Okay.
Every one of those parties need a 7 sort of knowledge. You mentioned by UK, the most important place in UK, I make a UDP court. You mentioned by South Africa. I'm like Bojam. I want to ABRC. Yeah.
Okay.
So make it a government. Memo government around. Bindo bibi ni made in Inka. Iko PPP. More 5 continue, but more 5 continue PPP. Me anko prominent people. Ita kienola. Niko more 5 continue party do from the me anko coalition from Doinoldo.
Okay.
The reason why UDP ta farmasada was because more year will let you come in Kabiria Mayoko or Femi Peters Kira from God. Maybe Femi for 22 years.
Okay.
Maybe more be one. You know, there was no one lake pharmaceutical, but more year will alone. It was 7 out of 30 over 30 people. Years already.
Okay.
But more many bonita, more many bonita would like. Uteno Dabo as foreign minister among more bondi. Amasane as finance minister among more bondi. Adama Boro but UDP, but more Biajo, Adama resent the Yaman, Ningatara no Adamaya Komotara no my coalition Taranyama Yaka Yama. You know what is Sierra.
Okay.
So the man complete UDP.
Okay, but hold on to that because Mbela Filanga can you be there for UDP la quarter, MPP la quarter, GDC la quarter, Wobinala Dumal. But Essa, can I need the respond left in Kala? Essa, President Parona Wato, Akate legacy. Ako legacy, Nkofaka Kumofinja Kabulo Finja legacy. I'm just making a little fun of our president.
Yes.
Ako constitution over wala kono. Ako security reform be wala kono. Commission will be wala kono. So many things. But in Manta will be a contilla because man lafika too much time ta. Na constitutional reform ni. Na constitutional draft.
Yes.
116 million. Mansakunda oleke tax. Yenna taxpayers wala nko mbama wala nyejara wafila la kodo. Kan munku wafila la kodo. Ye wala dundi draft constitution o kono failed. Second, nata jela bira failed ta lungo minna they voted out. Alla biro to nga musoli jebe dongala je. What was that? Mineketa.
Back when you nkaro kumara bakale is very really nga appreciate back. Constitution barot constitution the Gambia constitution problem.
Okay.
For president Lula min soto coming for left legacy la. Yes, legacy constitution of pro Gambia into third republic. Constitution like asabu.
Okay.
So then constitution man soto then answer am better in a second republic. Yeah. So, but minke na wala president minke ay commission settle. Commission mi alongo wala nyanda madla constitution nyinka review ka sabu kuke.
Okay.
Ay mandate itala national assembly mandate dila. President wa kataka kono nyine hanata ko dono agencies nyole finance. It's not strictly from the national coffers. From work of women tax money but akena nyama Gambia problem. Amini ba dépense ka ikambia makoi. So momo ina lo lalem president I chance you like Gambia be yayi Gambia banda be yayi ikande constitutional draft ya sabana kabiri ya sabana at the cabinet level president na la minister sita kunna ya gibe ye bunda killing fula saba for nani there is a person to the world wala mi fana yela new sulo put leto as cabinet lapa jang alege gibe lapa jang alege gibe you understand but constitution of niya gibe holistically ya mu mebe gibe ima bay cabinet ma bay president ma bay ala close associate kilim ma bay yayi
okay Essa frost pata jump in
jana kana left la jabe
okay
yalon kabirin nyama sakunda bina kana aran things be mu gambe no bebe la firi menano o me joti be la firi menano ni yaaje me bote je wolnya takela wokono wala nyinde ko we are going to have legal reforms nyima sakunda loi bi yana yaaje me ko kilen ke je wada benenje yaaje me kan loi letter I used to his advantage aka abusely that's what they call abuse of power mo ti loi da je loophole ka taraje mol ko nana na nyimo file men kera nyimo filo men be kera dem we are going to investigate those work at TRC ngoko yaje mele masakunda ka molla fengol tala ba tinyaro kila be adama ka fengol ta ni tar kanilla o yaje fonda makere molle billionaire o millionaire in banko kan ngoko wala fengol solo nya anin corruption ba investigate la wona rake jana commission the most important thing ngoko we are going to make sure that 1997 constitution nyalo ko ya amend 56 times and amendment jama ka je ya akeli in a way pura ina kwa power in grip power in grab ngombe constitutional amendment kala the constitutional amendment from Konying, President Barola Nyatum Kaya Kono, more Belia and those an party coalition of Konoko, the constitution could at least Nima would amendment with Kotamani Fenolan.
Right.
Another minister assembly to the National Assembly for table J. What table Lado, then it becomes the bill of the National Assembly, it becomes of the government, it becomes a government agenda.
Okay. So
men Naraki Lado, being Adi and Cabrin Diamond Bekering, Lixol Nada Funtin and Standard Newspaper Moloko. cabinet problem men so the constitutional party men bije wala ñi ko follow wala ñi ko ko Adama Barrow yemen fo janko the president na current time in prior count it ko wotti je because Adama Barrow cheat kan
okay
ya for retroactivity non yere retroactivity jibi in lo ka fo ko right men be bulo ko ñanto men be bulo ko b moma ñena ka te bulo ko pour ñina ko samere kana qualify wala ita kam ko Adama Barrow mar right so do comme ka fo ka enta 2 3 or 4 times so la Adama Barrow right men so do I rightly so do prior contest election momo ta bulo ko
okay
you have the right to contest for election moma ta bulo ko but you don't have the right to serve 2 3 4 or 5 times
okay
Adama Barrow mar right so Adama Barrow mar right so do pour ka 2 times so do I right so do pour ka contest election
pata luwa han sariyango ko han sariyango la luwa man buka religion ke o yellon anyway wo mbuka participate ke bara luwa ni to ko constitutional term limit Barrow fana near Korosiroke, it sounds like new draft it's not fair to Barrow because 2-term limit aman start ninga referendum okay na pass to control that from there towards you go abe continue I murum backwards. Is that fair?
So yeah, Essa meant for them. That's what the problem is right there because MC Badia ko wale Essa ko another no purka party new purka Gambia political falling. Even can democracy mo kilo dara je forever. Adam Barrow na nyame ala ngoto jibe. Adam na la no more than new coalition new opposition party la reform agenda jibe. 2-term limit had always been there.
Okay
nya jibe ni gamano be kafta wala Adam fena manam ba fela ko Adam yenda tam sabakela le. Ni Adam mo do ko manke ko man hadu mo le ba fe nyola o manke man jamfantu yala. Adam yenda kontan la ko 10 years abe ko he's possibly likely to have it. When the kajna le binda. Ni jabo ite BBB. Comme ni Adama na ko ngani je ko Adama ko ay na bula len tam kana kon comme nga flakon Adama na next time we akeda na akeda ke tam sabati ni pati do fana na sai ko ndere na right no pour nga 3 times so ko dengue because many don ko wol fana 3 times so ni ta wol fana 3 nyadi le ngam for basically what I am saying is Adama does not have any right to have 2 terms. Adama has a right to contest election.
Okay
I'm fine ni Adama win the next election. Aka 2-term men foten I think yes really
okay so pata okay pata say it you hold your point Essa I will come back to you but yalone mbe nga Essa nte feale to Essa you have to pause because nga Cham so the telephone auto so nka opportunity use some Cham la side Cham we are talking about the we are talking about 116 million spent on the draft constitution and it failed. And we can see that GDC members of parliament had most of them have voted no. What were their argument or their reason?
No, I think it's not most of them because it's only 2 of them who vote for no, the other 2 vote for yes.
Okay.
We have internal democracy. We never control our MPs.
Okay.
But for me as MP Cham, I really support the draft to be passed so that we give the government the chance to vote for the referendum.
Okay.
That was my position. At any level, this will give chance to the draft commission, Mujala to the second phase. From there, all the amendments. I'm going to start more. All the provisions I'm going to see assembly, the joy, the complaint, all the issues that with the MP of Barrow, it was only one provision, the term limit of the president. And I was thinking, because President Barrow, it was a president for 3 years, 3 years president now, he was a transitional president now, not for 5 years president.
Okay.
But I was very struggle. I was having to by the time I was in they were forcing to join the coalitions. But how many asked GDC what are you going to because I didn't a betrayal I'm going to so the GDC as a party, we don't go the draft concept of Jala to the second phase. What people provision are the one for Guinea, or we give government people the chance to want to go for a referendum, whether yes or no.
Okay.
It's very wrong. Some people, I'm looking at the draft concept. You could reject the government of President Barrow. You could reject what President Barrow is the only president in the world who have them against his own failure because they draft concept of the EGCM law on the poker. We are going to go one day more to give Gambia a new concept of 50 years can do a so it's not any time limit. And this CRC, we know them more Gambia, you like Gambian see. And man, you are getting down the far. When you are going we need a time limit, we need a president of 10 years, not more than 10 years. So we go our Funeka. So if government can say 10 years, and President Barrow will just for 3 years to make all the reforms. And we pay from there the book elections. The man sure now, man for 3 years to organize election, man for business. I'm not a politician. So making people like guy turning go to his another 5 years. So CRC government is one bit. It's not about fear to borrow or not. But borrow more restrictions. CRC agreement on Gambian, New York Gambian, and it's not fair. 23 MPs, we will go reject.
Okay. Okay. So
allowance, the number of Gambians who may gain a vote as in elections is about 300,000 plus.
Okay.
The elections. It's about 43%. 23 MP when you vote no. So when you say vote, it's 62,000 votes.
Okay.
18%.
Okay. Ninyange. Yeah.
So they are just there, and all these MPs have made vote no. If you go to their constituencies, and we keep going on as a session, we are just doing the for English person, but their constituency.
Okay.
We see the advice of the president.
Okay, go.
Still the TV. All out and they will condemn it, they will reject it, they will do everything for the draft concept with the Jala. So it's and never come out and like endorse draft concept.
Okay, Gambia, you get text right now while you're speaking. I'm watching. They say they haven't heard from Mama Kande's position on this failed draft constitution.
No, they Mama Kande on the position, at the press interview, one of them in support of the draft of the Jala.
Okay.
It's from newspaper, from paper. One of the mom is in support to the members in your chance, governments in go for referendum. Whether it's yes or no, there's a position of the GDC. That's our position. But now you're right now, is the position of the GDC.
Okay.
We support the draft of the referendum as the officer of the GDC.
But if GDC is in support of the new draft, what happened with the 2 no's that you guys voted in? The 2 no's.
Well, no problem as GDC. We never force our MP to vote whatever they feel like to vote because we are in that democracy. And secondly, MP didn't vote no. The constitution but our position was yes. Let them vote for yes. We did that was a chance for government to vote for referendum.
Okay.
But they still now to vote for no, and that's their reasons. I think we are journalists. You can have the access to interview them and ask them why they vote.
I would like to bring them because if your party is in support and you go back in there.
Or you can mix both of them. Those who vote for yes in GDC and we will know in GDC to have the platform.
We will hear from them, inshallah.
So that's what them.
Okay.
So right now I'm with the other one here with me, and I tell him confirm it for me.
Okay, let me have him. What is his name again? Let me have him.
Is with me, so he can confirm the
who is that? Okay, let me have Honorable Cisse, please. Let me have Honorable Cisse. So, hello, Facebook family, Binto Bantaba. We are here. We are lucky to have the Member of Parliament, GDC, who voted no. Honorable Cisse will be on the phone just for a minute.
He voted yes. Honorable Cisse voted yes.
Oh, he voted yes?
Okay.
Yes. Let me... Hello? Hello, Honorable Cisse.
Yes, madam.
Yes, I am so glad to hear your voice. And Binto Bantaba, we are live right now on Facebook and YouTube. And yes, you are GDC Member of Parliament. We are just discussing about the constitutional draft that just failed. And yes, did you vote yes or no?
I voted in favor of the draft.
Why?
Well, I have so many reasons for such. One of them is actually I believe the National Assembly as an institution empowered the CRC, meaning part of our mandates or our powers was delegated to CRC to go around within and outside the country.
Okay.
To have thorough consultation with the Gambia within and outside the country.
Okay.
As a result, if not all, but most of the relevant issues, I believe they are captured in that document.
Okay.
So obviously, if my representation is about consultation in a form of participation.
Okay.
So I believe my people assaulted, and most of the relevant issues that they raised to the CRC were captured.
Okay.
That alone is not possible. It's not possible everything to be captured at once as long as the draft is concerned. Developing a constitution, of course, you need the most fundamental issues to begin with. From there, then other subsidiary legislation might come in. In the long run, other secondary legislation might come in a form of act of parliament. All these things can happen in the long run. But the failure of this constitution is a conspiracy incited by the executive that boils down to the National Assembly. That is exactly what we are realizing. Today, you as a journalist, if you confirm from the National Assembly members who voted against the draft constitution, they will tell you, my people actually directed me to vote against the constitution. But if that is not the case, that is not actually the case. Today, you as a journalist, if you confirm from their electorate, they will tell you, we have seen viral videos or audios coming from the social media indicating that we never ask our National Assembly member to vote against the draft constitution. This is just in a partisan debate. This is just to defend the interests of an individual. This is just to serve their interests and not actually the interests of the Gambian people. Because the interest of the Gambian people was exactly what is embedded in that document.
Okay, just a second, because I'm going to walk you through a few things. Pata, you and Essa have to hold on, because I just catch a big fish, which is Sise right now. So I'm not going to let him, I'm not going to let him go. Sise. Sise, I am so glad you're speaking to us. I mean, that's a big surprise. Okay. Your party have supported the draft. But we realized that we have 2 votes that came from your party members of parliament that says no. What were their argument? Because you were in there when the vote.
Well, I have no intention to predict what actually was their intention for voting yes or no. I think what I can tell you is the GDC is a democratic party.
Okay.
Democratic in the sense that everyone is allowed to express your opinion. Notwithstanding, whenever such issues arises in the party, then the party will take their decision. And their decision does not actually mean you as a representative, you elected by a particular geographical area, you have no mandate whatsoever to vote as long as
okay.
You elected a consultant of any National Assembly member. They never force any National Assembly member to either vote yes or no for any particular issue in the National Assembly. So what they believe is the interest of their people. I think now the journalists should pick it up and confirm from their electorate, the people they represent, whether actually that is the case or not. But the party will never dictate anybody on what to do, despite they make their decision.
Okay, so I heard that part of it. We will try to get a hold of some of them that voted no. I hope they will accept our discussion. But there is something on the 1997 constitutional draft I want to ask you. I don't know much about the Constitution, but we can ask you since you are a member of parliament. They said 1997 Constitution said at the first place it cannot be thrown out. The Constitution cannot be thrown out to have a new draft Constitution at the first place. Was that true?
I don't get the question. The network is fluctuating.
Yes, I know. The 1997 Constitution. They said the Constitution said, you don't have the power to throw out the 1997 Constitution completely to create a new one. Is that true?
Well, actually, I believe this is a question that the executive, of course, could have answered better, because they are the people who nominated these individuals. We are talking about the CRC, and this was brought to the National Assembly for powers to be delegated to them. And I believe they must have done a thorough consultation whether such a thing is possible or not. I am not a legal expert, but I believe they have consulted their legal experts. If that was not the case, then I believe this draft constitution will not have get to this place. We will never have established such a out there and get us a new draft constitution.
Okay.
The provisions that they bring, they are not favorable for the Gambian people. So to me, I hold the view that the possibility is that still their constitution is made by the Gambian people. Constitution is formulated by the people of this nation. So as a result, if we deem it fit that we need a draft constitution, if we agreed and we get the referendum, then the Gambian people finally decided that we need a new constitution and they voted in favor of that constitution. So why not to go away with the 1997 constitution and to have a new constitution in place? This is, to me, I hold the view that there is nothing as such. As long as I know, and the legal expert, if that was the case, then they would never have allowed this commission to be established.
But what about Honorable Halifa Saleh said we should not spend, he gave an advice to the parliament before the new draft constitution.
Honorable Saleh never said we don't have the money. The constitution never dictated for the to have a new constitution.
No.
Instead of maybe, I'm coming.
Okay.
To connect this with your last question.
Right.
We can have a new constitution or not.
Okay.
If that was the case, Halifa Saleh would have strongly stated that there is no way that we can establish such a commission to get us a new draft constitution. His point of argument was all that we need to look at the provisions that are not actually to the interest of the Gambian people, and we have all those provisions deleted or expunged completely from the 1997 constitution and have them formulated as we wanted. That was his advice, but not necessarily that we're going to come up with a new draft constitution.
Okay, so that's what Halifa Saleh said. He advised that we can amend the 1997 constitution. So I'm glad you clarified that for us. I'm gonna ask you a very serious topic about Honorable Dabo, Lawyer Dabo.
Okay.
Honorable Dabo, that's the top. That's what people are talking about. The 1997 constitution is still on, and Honorable Dabo was convicted before, and he was guilty of tax invasion, and he was fired from vice presidency. So, will the 1997 constitution allow him to be a flag bearer?
With all due respect, I believe this very question should have been thrown to Honorable Dabo himself to better answer. As long as he's a lawyer, I am not a legal expert, and I don't want to bring any form of misinterpretation.
Right.
As long as the subject is concerned.
Look, I really appreciate it. I'm going to pin him on that.
I can help that one.
Honorable Cisse, please let me talk to Essa. I would like to come back to you guys if you don't mind.
I want to answer that part though.
Okay, thank you. I'll call you guys back. No, but I have to prepare to answer. Hold on, don't worry.
Please ask that question too, so I would love to answer when you come back to me. But you can go
right.
We
will get on. Essa, hold on. Essa, just a second. Your sister, okay, Pata, go ahead while, Essa, can you unmute yourself there, please? Unmute yourself. Okay, let's bring Essa. Essa.
Yes, yes.
Okay, Essa, now I give you, to be fair to you, I'm gonna hold on to Pata. I want you to respond to most of this stuff you heard.
Really, very interesting. You know, as I said, the constitution, you don't make laws for a particular person. You make laws for the best interest of the country.
Okay.
As far as I'm concerned.
I want you to speak in Mandinka because my Mandinka viewers, I don't even know how I get to this English part of the...
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Kami ko doon wala mo loi ndi be loi de la pour banque dingole e ka loi de la pour banque wala nafa ndi banque dingole la nafa. Yo ni bagin tembo minto adam bro man kumaya o whatever person kumaya. Min kumaya wala banque banque. Ibu ka loi de la pour adam bro e ka ko ayin ka mo min ke ta ko dilale. Ano ani ni be loi de la adala ko to the best standard. Mo na ayen suit. For example, B ni ayam pro dota election la winter. Iko ay sangi lulke IG. What about ni usen dawa winter 2021 election? Iba fly ni sangi lulo ba ngenda gila. Ibo la fly fo. What about ni mama kan winter election la?
Essa I can mute le kan mona. Go ahead. Okay.
Yes. So ngami kan di wala mi ko B not that each of these candidates mean vying for the presidency. Mean la follow la president. Will not win 2021 election. Sangi, Fomba play the ko, Luanin ko, Sangi Lula Begila. So it's very funny. But we're not even borrow, no borrow again the
Mineketa for Molka for Baroyko, Sangi Lulu, Moma Fire Sangi Lulu, got time limit.
Anka jele fonko constitutional data nyami ikaw president ngoy ko ila nyim previous 5 years on back count lale
ha yo wala fo ko andu ndefana ngamra Gambia no doli amira o ma
yo tay wala ni o kada amam fe afana ana ma gamero fo dama dunia daw day ne to gela dunia ko no yena loi data ko effect from 2020 draft na ni 2021 election bonala na pasta momo min ganyeta ibe sangi tanne kala ila tamilo wala fereng wodulato mbalal ko no problem like wo mo baroti bang akata daboti bang akata any other person di bang then I start I ala sangi tonke IG but kama baro ite ni winda ite gina but ni ndol winda wolbe sangi tan kala so it's very unfair follow jango
but esa ko fana widi kisde ntolo birim barona da ko sangi sab ka fiti nyaaw ako hana tam businessman o le sangi sabo ataman sola nyimman saya ko la ataman fenka abe jila so ni moli sanji lulo dia dan kay ko isnana election o kano da sanji lulo ndanga mi mamira o fanan ate ba atama hamed man sayala fo sana hamed
yala o fana mu kudo le de bare mbo fana sen le yala sangi saba ko mo ko le sono agreement o lati
okay
bare ko le sono nata yala ila MOU ko le sono MOU wala memorandum of understanding mi yala ko bring campaign o be keri ma si ya review ya ratify ya sign after the election amanna si na kunna mela house put no in order pour kaje ko because ko le sono MOU wala ngenta tamal as a governance instrument wala ngenta tele tamandila ka banko tamani ning ala e ba samala national assembly ning election o botala den ya amen ya dundi as a governance instrument wala mu joro de mi yala ko se banko maralo ala because ko le sono la MOU da mam khati ken sa wala you cannot use it bari ba kero ngar la sembo so ay wer so do fa se maralo ken wala wala mu dia sama national assembly ya amen ya total majority so ya amen it will be a law so but woman na keno because patriot da mambe ko le sono kono they cannot agree they don't put their house in order.
No, it was put in order. I will disagree with that. I will biring wo mbo fanan chodi la patala because birala ala nyaton kona te kai memo nyin sana mansom wala honorable Dabot. So patala
but yalo okesto Mr. Sister okesto and the Dabot da mapem the Dabot ya atele engineer atele be pioneer bari party selebe signatory selebe coalition kono.
Okay.
But it's war security war based on talent. I go say 5 years. War based on talent. Only fula. Doing in PPP will balanda. But in war tomal bay will based on talent. Then majority carries the day. Odulato say mil balanda man wait so then Milson that one in Milson that will look of time. Yes. So saying yellow is another dimension now. When it comes to 5 years, saying Bitaka 1997 constitutional MOU Parkley. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Essa say lefte fanangela domandi moy. Nyim kwol min be keri jandi me pata sambala nang abe foka ne up and down. Se balam nyaaw nyaase fo. Dabo la ko. E ko 1997 constitution oni bawo ya soronne num aning ay tax evasion o min fananka guilty ta wala and ni by official place o fananto man sakunda do koto you might not ite lola no so nyum ku sabol kama iko 1997 constitution o ba tina la lola no as a flag bearer
there's a lot of clauses like section 62 I think section jama bige mi alon ko ni jibe ay wol fole interview do Malik Jones ak Star TV aga fa ko ni loi bu ko kuto na indiscriminate ko ni 1997 constitution discriminate nyame mba against lel I'm going to totally fight all out wo mbole kala kan ndeso na pass so wala na bi yalo as a political interest wala na bi ni loi bu kuto ya ta exonerate aya frindi then ako mo be dia ko ya mbenga songala alnga campaign because automatically we are friendly, you can stand. But I like interview doming I can before considering the parela. I go in the yellow. It's viral. I mean, everywhere. Oh, and that's one. I'm being concerned. I discriminate against Lale. In fact, I'm going to vigorously fight against it.
Okay. Yes, I
am friendly.
Another question later. Iko femko nyi commission biri coalition o sita ye age limit min bondige yake na honorable Fatma Tambajan na vice president ya quote ya change pour Fatma talako bare ko tapale yalo woti president Baro tapale yalo ko to I will purposely change le pour honorable Dabo pour vice president ya dia. Was that true?
Yalo ko Benjamin amendments no ketala man ka hani age limit damati wala presidency or vice any superior court la jojol yela fenko ni la limit ni la fale yage mo jamale ya for because I have defended in a lot of my platforms what mbebe nyogang mbe nga defend le ko it does not mean because election o man si sign bari eventually naragele after farmer tamajambo ta gedrong automatically Dabo nata to be a vice president so coincidentally Musa fono ko ha as keno woti bari yalo ko mimbe mimman for santo ibuka tonyandi no is a battle of perceptions molla miro lam but as keno miro ni sekeno tonyati as keno wala ne quickly amended the constitution kaje ko age limit ni upper age limit ni ay boje kaje ko it was sekeno at the highest office either the vice presidency or to be a judge at the superior court for attending
okay so Essa saying nga time detail mbe muruna pataya to be fair pata Patanga bele nyinin kajan sa yabe moyla butuwa astart na fenyoto akumuta tema ite salipa anywhere
ngabe moye so ibe so time de manne kuma jama fota na ko ene wodo follow Essa ko mo do fa jam me alan ko ay ngoto seniyandi
okay
mo ma fo adama baro kabin mo be na kam mo be kam fo wole indi ko ngatam de min sodo nobody in the Gambia should be able to be a president yet for more than 10 years under no circumstance ay mo do ko indi mo kana inawrela ma fo adama yoko sanji lul ni parade be selale mo ko mo na de kita president nyim banko kanjam yo ga ko imanya na tambre sanji tanna adama ya al nganya 3 years of la follow adama ya first 5 years ago na 2021 win another 5 years ago 10 years later
okay
mune bake adama be la another 10 years la ay mo du nyinga follow ni adama na ko molle ko kan nyin tam do konti je be ko sa den nyin do an molle den tawala ko be nyin tam men ko na den wala achievement on kamen foten e adama kan yisilol men da bang abe nyin ko covid relief men di molla amantara amana na ko konti ka fu nyin ko nyin na ken nyin electoral ko den ke bara ni molle den dawa tam nyin ya nyin do ma asa ayama fo abe fo fenke Gambia manya no be contre la woto bara ba konti kan because alon ko nyima legitimate lam tamleti so mo afo adama ko 5 years mo kay ko ni ke mo mo kita president mo le moti and it does not matter na nyaaw nyal imanya na tambele sangi tam adama ko la aussi wo mo manya so ni because the danger is nim draft constitution for that failed UDP ko ni to winter 2021 draft constitution ni iba introduce le ko denke yasam mo le referendum
right
so sa ni ko sen ni UDP fana ko hanide ntole adama baro man so wala do fande national sande nabi na mbakela manda nen tan kon le ba no tam le ko that means Gambia ne two tam le miso do bangoka so I know the coin
right
mo fele nyam men ya da ko la molde ma wala ñin constitution men passe de même tete de Gambian people la constitution bintu nara atlana They talk to you guys. They came to Sierra Leone here and told Diamoda. It's not France, it's not Gambia, my name more Diamoda. You monkey more than the constitution, you more be a constitutionality. Gambia, let's see that you come over more time for going to come over, a code dekije, more be a task of knowledge in any constitutional.
Right.
But in a constitutional building, consensus like a quay. Eka menke, eka demanding delay daughter, they demanding bond a daughter. In constitutional apo, more na yin draft in already. More money in a time 10 years. Another apo, just to be in the name of democracy. I think I can let many along Momo be president, even 50%, even more than 50% of votes already.
Okay.
Around Baron comment, he has less than he has about 43%. More than for minority government. More than what a killer diamond and bema another but a majority of people listen to. Oma killing. Friend young Fanana Coco, let's say UDP not a government. UDP ta for not but in patata bado pata fongo beka nyama adabe siar na be support kan. Nya pata appoint ko minister len. Mbasa mbala National Assembly member yaji be ko pata de ngani man appoint ka minister ti. Ay ni qualification so ba man ke comment wa binal do mendi UDP wala ke draft constitution will power the National Assembly. And go power the money. William Buller President Baro Malafi Puru Common Constitutional Pass. We are read Madam Momo Diada and yet were appointed. But BB need 1997 Constitution give confirmation from Colbijele because the ombudsman, many along civil servant or complain or the citizens soul. Well, a confirmation Bijele and President Baro Mosa as ombudsman. No, you had the first one in National Assembly are reject.
Okay.
I don't know. So even with the draft constitution, the president will have the power to nominate. National Assembly back confirm that we cannot confirm, but Nima confirm no, Nima force one you confirm. Second one, it no no. So I'm not writing it from the president. But most importantly, Fana, not give a comment be a dividend jelly. Yes, safe for jelly. Safe for be near 1997 constitution. They are civil servants, they are public servants. It can go in taxes. But public servants are not supposed to be partisan. Political platform for political platform. But in Kajale B, President Bidabe safe for the Guy Bentelocoto, I went over and told you I didn't support that. But safe for Canalo platform, a political, I know they are civil servants. But in the same civil servants soldier, come MC Cham Manfo, administrative secretary Alkali. Alkali it works in the civil service timing. As presidential advisor, which is a public office.
Okay. Yeah. So ngaje mo ile mbinale tolokane. But yemi for hani yemi for dabolo kuoto wo fongo wo amamanda. Okay.
The 1997 constitutional. Section 62(3). I have followed what are the qualifications of a president. And who those who are not disqualified or those who are disqualified. Section 63(a). A person who, while holding public office, while holding public office, you are compulsorily retired or fired. You do not qualify to be a president.
Yes.
Public office. Public office. Bonita section 164. 164 are defining and 164.3 are defining what is public office and what in public office.
Okay.
Vice President, ministers, National Assembly members, these are not considered public offices. 164.
Okay.
So one was relieved. You are sacked, you are relieved. But let's even say he was sacked. Ministers are not public office, ministerial positions are not public office. Minister Boga retire. New minister Bondi, Minister Titano, I have the president Sula Kafa could terminate unlawfully civil servants in Menkeno. So, apply to Useno, apply to my party or anybody name a Bondi minister. Conviction. When Useno was being convicted, he was not holding any public office. He was a political party leader.
Right.
Now when I defined what is a public office.
Right.
The public office meant appointments are coming from a public service commission. Opposition party leader appointed by the public service commission. Opposition party minister appointed by the public service commission. Their ministerial opinion 1 year bonding or year not what they are the president fire, president called accountable to it. The commission said Hussein was not found guilty for tax evasion or tax eviction avoidance. Arias. Arias Lebara. Those who were found liable, you will charge, but Hussein will go in other lawyers, they call it allow tax julo job.
So abajola before election obviously. Okay, alhamdulillah, because we saw that according to Fanana, 2 million dollars.
So not enough for it, and age limit for when you find but some of us we were kind of little involved before the coalition from Konya. There was an organization coming for GOFA, which is Gambian Opposition for Electoral Reform.
Okay.
The Gambian Opposition for Electoral Reform, all the political parties in the coalition informed them, they were a part of it. 17 points. You were a dino IEC for government to amend those laws, then more with the election of 2016. What 17 points on you? We will document Balaye, Malako Party Beleben, PDOIS, UDP, minus APRC, what I'm. Solo Sunday will come with protest lab. What document be blown? What document you know? They wanted on the spot counting. They want 50 plus 1. They want they want simple majority to be out. They want the age limit to be out. They want the diaspora to vote. Kabiri Nadana, a 500 Tambajan appoint in Ara Joko Diamo Siaka Jele, you go in Bondi Walter Bari, Kabiri Minister of Justice Bar Presenter. I remember Molly Walling Yentiko, George Solomon Banco Cano. George retirement at what time we are 70. Ako, there are judges in this place, many are Lundo Surole, ya experience. The whole body no longer for no staff in the judiciary or on the bench because I care about it. You move to 75. Kabiri Bo remove la watama yoko ko ye age limit in fana body me ka bomo discriminate. New age limit to ko alnako. Khalifa Salah is more than by 2021 election he'll be more than 65. Useno is more than 65. Syria Jada is more than 65. Basically, ni ya mera ko Useno long han Khalifa nyoni fonko be ni time limit fonko ni age limit fonko ay mo better advantage. Halin ka bibi dat mi alon ka party nyum form tem fana. Age limit ya advantage. Okay. So among them would work way more target. I get a time most of Nico Yakel price 500 Tambajan favor no. Tambajan the mom benefit on that issue. So Mr. Dabra qualification or not disqualification on me. What can you make favor? I be man Nafasolo. Even even Essa Menfo, come and talk about Mr. Dabra for no comment in no from about this one. Let me tell you, the drafting Menfo. Eco anybody many along ye charge. For any crime, the crime may allow ni sentence. I'm not saying crime may allow whether ye sentence or may sentence no, it can carry up to 10 years in prison. Right. Umari to qualify no. Woman sense make. Niente charge content molefa. It's only a charge. Instead no court him found not guilty. But you what draft from you initial draft you mention go. You for the fact that the charge no, then to qualify the court. But woman sense make. Okay. If you're found guilty, Useno will conviction. Nowhere on earth, the Kafo Moeko, Amanke Molefa, Amanke Sunyareki, Amanke Tapalealeki, Amanke your charge of corruption and everything. If one no dronko, it a funny that protest law. Yet a strong will protest. In any mature democracy, you might come more condemned for anything for protest. It's not criminal. Okay. Why would anybody want to ban anything for that? So it can be for the Gambian people's constitution. I don't know because the time limit they don't want anybody to question their appointments. Well, Gambian I don't know to define on two things. One, I comment the Gambian Makanta. Two, I don't believe to stay in power more than Adam, but I argument. Two, I have the power to let me cook and more kind of question. So Pata, you hang on. I'm going to try to bring Cisse back because there are certain things on the draft. I want to bring Honorable Cisse back. Honorable Cisse? Yes. Can you guys take off? You can be off on the video. Oh, are you on the video right now? You can be on the video. Let people see your face while you are on the phone. Thank you. That's Honorable Cisse right there. Let's clap for him. Yes. We were just lucky to have you. Hang on. Let me talk to my people. Let me talk to the community. I would like Mbela Filale Ali texting Kenang. Mbela no open la ni si separate diamola, please.
This is a parade diamond, mbela open la lela. At least after three question tala audience sol bulle. For Pata, for Cisse, Penka Cham Bije, and Essa. Discipline. Do not insult anybody. We haven't paid this Imam Mojo Jang, Purkanana, Imam Mojo, Purkanaka, Kamol Karandi, ite amire right lesoto, Koyanto Mari Nenna. Because our opinion on it time killing. Please help me watch out for the text. I do not want anybody to insult. Because one day you might be here yourself. You might be here on this platform yourself. And I would not like somebody to insult you. Okay? So, be ready. Get the phone number. Stand by. Do not call yet. The number will be 678-390-0539. If you cannot hear it, just watch on the scrolling part. You will see the number. Albe number jele duma jabe scroll kanje. Left and sisele diam with few things, but try. Okay. Sise?
Yes.
Okay, Sise is here. Let me put Sise up. Pata, let me get y'all down. Sise. Okay.
Yes.
Sise, we appreciate you, but we would like to make an arrangement to have you back here. We are just blessed to have you today. So we will make an arrangement to have you here whenever you have time. Okay?
Sure.
Okay. Some part of you speak Mandinka well, right?
I speak Wolof.
Okay. It does. I will say it in English. You can respond in English or Wolof. It does not matter. I will make it up. Some part of the new draft constitution said the president's power, some of the powers have been taken away from him, especially the ministers. He cannot fire them, or fire means kebaido kuala. Was that on the draft?
Actually, what I have seen and what I have confirmed from what I read in that draft constitution is all about the issue of confirmation, as long as the executive is concerned. The draft constitution was actually saying if the president nominates the ministers, whosoever that he or she wish to appoint or nominate, the president can do so. Then from there, that will be brought to the National Assembly for the National Assembly members to confirm the nomination of those various ministers. This is what actually I know with the issue of the ministers. And even myself, I was against that. If you follow my deliberation in the National Assembly, like I said, any individual, you have an issue, as long as the draft is concerned, but your issue can always be addressed if we get to the third stage of the draft constitution, as long as the procedures are concerned in the National Assembly. My justification is that, yes, the president, we are talking about three independent institutions, the legislature, the executive,
the judiciary, and the executive.
And as far as we want to promote independent institutions among the three arms of government, I don't think the National Assembly should have hand in appointing or confirming the nomination of the president in appointing the ministers. Because the National Assembly, they have an oversight role. You cannot be a player and a referee. If you participate in the appointment of the ministers who are politically appointed, and at the end of the day, you want to perform oversight on them, then actually, if the person is not competent enough, meaning you can always be blamed, you can always be accused of selecting or confirming the appointment of an individual who is not capable. What I told my colleagues is that allow the president to do his or her appointment to whosoever that he or she wish to appoint. Then from there, as an institution, our oversight role will determine whether the person is competent or not. And if we confirm that the person is not competent, then we have a vote of no confidence on that very minister. The National Assembly can always do that. I think that power alone, to me, is okay for one to to cast a vote of no confidence onto any minister appointed by the president.
And some of the ministers he could choose, they could be there working with him and sabotaging him at the same time. It could be Barrow, it could be next president. So there's another thing we were concerned about. That's a Gambian concern. I'm going to speak to you as a as a Gambian, I have Christian family members. They say the new draft have not protected our sisters and brothers. And I don't know. Do you know anything about that? What was the argument about our brothers and sisters, the Christians?
Well, they know better. They know better their argument. Hence, actually, you didn't bring the narrative of what they were saying. But as long as religion is concerned, the draft constitution did indicate every individual, of course, the Christian community, the Muslim community, and so on, they can perform their religion without any interference. That is very simple and clear. And there is no discriminatory. The Muslim must not harass the Christian for performing their religion. The Christian as well cannot harass the Muslim for performing their religion. That one is very clear. So I don't know in which direction are you trying to emphasize?
Okay. What is I'm not sure. Just do your best. What is a secular state?
Well, the word secular here, now people are giving different interpretation, but in as much as I understand, secular is giving people the freedom, the right, and the mandate to exercise their religion without any interference. This is simply what the term is talking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we get that. And my brothers and sisters, even though the draft did not pass, I'm glad we talked about that, because those are sensitive. There are two sensitive things we don't talk about, which is religion and our traditions and our tribes. So that part is really clear. Okay. They're asking me the number. The number is 678-390-0539. 678-390-0539. If you don't hear the number, just look at the scrolling right there on the screen. It should be written there. Okay. Honorable Cisse, I have one more question. Cisse, I have one more question. I know the judiciary, they have their own portion, they have their own government and whatever, they're independent. We had Honorable Dabo when he was in power. The teachers had a demand that they want their salary to be increased. Dabo said, he said that will not be fair. Government cannot just increase salary for teachers. They have to increase it for all the sectors. All the public sectors. Okay, with that, we have seen that the judiciary, which are the judges, they will, in this new draft constitution, they have their budget. Their budget cannot be decreased. It will rather go up or stay the same. And the members of parliament cannot amend it. Am I saying it right? Does it make sense? Can you clarify that?
Well, I think this is a very important question, and it forms part of my deliberation, and I was never in agreement with that. Okay. If you follow my deliberation during the debate in the National Assembly regarding the draft constitution, I did indicate that the National Assembly is given the ultimate mandate to ensure that the resources of this country are distributed. So obviously, if we are given that mandate, you cannot dictate us. You cannot give us a provision that will tie our hands or that will restrict us from dealing with a particular institution.
Okay.
The judiciary is independent. The National Assembly is independent. The executive is independent. So if all these institutions are independent, because of the independent nature of the judiciary, you don't want us to touch their budget. The National Assembly can also claim the same thing. The executive can also claim the same thing. And again, now, madam, just tell me, just confirm this to me. If you are part of the judiciary, and your budget was maybe $10,000 because you wanted to build as offices or whatsoever. And that was done, for instance, in 2019.
Yeah, well, I'll keep the money and put it in my pocket.
Good. Then in 2020, you also want me to give you the same budget.
Yes.
Are you telling me that that budget for the offices you have already built will also form part of the 2020 budget? It doesn't make sense. And I was totally against it.
Yes. Okay. So I'm going to talk to Facebook. If you guys can hear me, the line is open. I will pick 3 calls. Honorable Cisa GDC is here. The member of parliament. We are just so lucky to have him. Okay, we have Pata.
It's MC Cham.
Yes, it's we stole it from MC. Don't worry, MC will bring MC back. Don't worry, MC is here. If the question goes to him, he will answer. So we just here. Everybody's here. Pata is here. Okay, and Essa is here. NPP. So the line is open. 678.
Hello, Sister Binta.
Yes.
Right now, we're supposed to have a meeting. They are calling us constantly that we're supposed to attend the meeting.
Okay,
it's a youth meeting.
Go on, but I'll bring you guys back. Go on.
And right now, yeah, party.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right now, we are going to have a lot of calls coming from NPP. I know my man we're going to cry today. Essa Dampha.
Okay, thank you for coming in. We will bring you guys back. So whoever is supporting GDC, we thank them. We'll see you later. Okay. Now our game have changed. Now it's just Pata and Essa. The line is open. You can call and give your opinion on this. 678-0539. Okay. Pata.
Yes.
No, I mute Essa. Essa, come on. No, Pata. Essa, unmute yourself. Come on. Essa, have to be fair. Essa, if I unmute. Essa, if I unmute.
Essa what NPP man technology in Lombard, no?
Okay. But Essa didn't follow. Pata, chip in. Malafi do like ko.
So left man for like a draft constitution. Until a mirror, but the mirror, I think the draft constitution of religious freedom guaranteed than the 1997 constitution.
Okay.
Even though the 1997 constitution by Kabini Yajametare no Burfoot no, in fact Gambia is an Islamic state. The mere pronouncement of that. Because Yajame has no right to be able to declare anything in that country. Even though it was verbal, election man falling no, lose in 2016. Chances are that he will find a way to make that happen. But 1997, draft constitution make it. We cannot call them provisions now, but then Nyagibe clause 49(2). Every Gambian, every citizen in that country have the right to manifest any religion or belief anyhow they want. But it also went in another clause, the core, not the president, not the National Assembly, or no other individual has any right to declare the Gambia any specific religion.
Okay, thank you, Pata.
Maybe the constitutional review or even the government, they should have allowed lawyers, including Christian lawyers and judges, to come and interpret the provisions or clauses in the draft constitution.
Thank you. We will really appreciate that.
So many points they need to clarify, including the allocation of judges or Johnny la pension. We move will basically trash no at the third stage. Any bad vote down. But I don't know accountability. I don't want multi-lending.
Okay, Essa, chip in. Yeah, before we go to the next question, you guys can call. Also calling cannot know. Malo minute. Somebody's trying to call. It's not going through. Okay, Essa, chip in. Okay.
First and foremost, Beming Gabila Drong. Wala kafoko yung constitution yalo state secular constitution. Question of religion and state. Yalo religion means state man na kala kilindi. You understand? there shouldn't be any religion that is attacked to state. That independent of state from the religion. Yeah. And all religions are equal. All religions are equal. Nothing like Avoko, this is 95%, this is 5%. The same access.
Okay.
Secular state can only indicate. Yeah. Though many Kumboka in the Christian community can't go yes because I'm different, but I look as a freedom right.
Okay.
Of all faith, every individual have right to exercise your religion. And
okay,
Essa, so nobody should.
Yeah, Essa, you draft me. I'm sembel le bondi president to me al concern NPP.
Ha, yalan tol mang yalan nyulu be insa pak yudi bin kolu itolu itol yalan iko kunu kandala buka yaji. Kunu kandala buka yaji de. No, ñing constitution o mantol batandi fenna am bas baro batandi fenna anum baro na la cabinet o ñing constitution kele pour ay boy. Instead honorable Usenu Dabo na la UDP to le constitution fo kele pour ay boy because constitution batanda ka am pare follow adol ko ni ñing constitution o entol discriminate ay mbalandi lola mba against lele mba kele lale. Itol ya fa aba jajja nga interview ke ka foko aba ñimam am baro batandi amal mo bat because ibuka loi da ndol ngam ngi do wolente ko loi ni ba da la ngenta fealale kada loi da ka mo target mo ku kere fra ñaw itol nim banko CRC nim banko mo kachata men banko be yaay men alim bantala banko woli opinion min fay nga ko yol ñombo le wol fay ka yaji so wol mi alon ko yeah, fay ko mi alon ko ni mol mo kacha
yes sambana okay pata pata Gambia no ba fo kon ko ni any constitution draft nyum fango failed first of all UDP atol you contributed more to that because ali deputy say le bay ko UDP la bayro waratale andu alla man sakunda e mol selale natol nata man sakunda albe mol batandilala albe tula mol baylale because ali akal party level leto already so nyin deputy say
yalla na gameno nyande men appreciate la nin do muji yanda UDP fa tank la wala ni UDP lafta non ko sa ko no ga ndolde mambala ni député men fa ngalon ko mantra mol represent kay mantra Gambia interest in represent kan ibe la party fon et la constituency li mantra represent kan ba ko no ka ngi bula jero dan ko do na nombale sia bari men ya no ga UDP vindicate la wala nyindi Gambia no lié 116 million spend constitutional men kan wo constitution on koko alingata na assemble national assembly wo mo eto me alon ko UDP ko la ko ñu mantra wokan na interest o banko la interest coincidentally the same 8 people is koko hani mo li opinion men di constitution to mal la fi wala lafta le constitution men yalon ko adam baro be some more than 10 years totally lafta constitution men yalon ko adam baro men dia da do appoint la mo nyana ka question lafta constitution men yalon ko like ni fam ko me yalla lafta wala la je ndeka men fam wala lafta men bayla UDP tabiri ya gemel time me alon ko UDP had like only 5 national assembly members in 2001 ila nyani MP ya bay you know why ya bay menna debate le occurring in the national assembly what am alon after April 10-11 student holding debate discussion na pour kata awol ka soldier security officer indemnify kunyi ne kane accountable nyani la MP nyin I came back in the national assembly because after be agreeing on wala ko pour ñina kaw security officer ke indemnify what time UDP had only 5 national assembly members in the assembly yani meneke they fired him expelled from the party because party ya feel ko president na la multi order dinner pour ka student ol bon ndol lefta ka wala accountable ajo ka ka fumo la constitution ko ha so yaro ni be do ko la ni ñu fonko ke tenen mo ñina ke for accountable isi ko be kerin jang more many people cannot blame the UDP for yen it nara no hansa ibe siri UDP le be claim kam mo ci tanole wol bo regional mento regional to wol man draft constitutional ima bay
okay
bito esa ro kukini foka nyamya no kama ke tonya ari na kwendi e ka homena ko sen da wala ko ha ni ya discriminate ba bay amofo usene men fo wala indiko it does not make sense pour ka fo don ko yemo fo don ko na mari chaitale even when he is not found guilty of any crime, but the person is only charged of a crime, is punishable by certain amount of money. More example, ita funolante ko ni and accused ko tana mole fa yam accused le donde the court did not find me guilty no tribunal found me guilty ika fanyo ko only because yente charge le nata no ko convicted of 5 years kala imprisonment then tamanya lola it's only a conviction.
Okay. But hold on, Essa.
Confirmation for Nyimbango Kanjam. Senate or the House, those confirmation.
Okay.
But because the draft constitution man President Bali prior more fire, prior President on fire, so fire no.
Okay, Essa, what you got to say about that?
I'm very sorry. Kuntula nun bare murtana ne. Ngo wala mintuko. Gija baro. Mi mantra sem pala ko mankai Stanley. La loi me alo ka ba pour ba ko so dinu suma mo be se ifange loi nyin kono. Ibu ka da ka modern tan target. Woman correct. Killing. Panyango. 1997 constitution akami fo den ka ko indemnity. Ngo wol mu kula de mi alo ko momo wo support. Bir 1997 constitution be sapela. Loi kende balem loi bete balem loi mi alon ko no mo so dor keji amendment nan ni say wala kata mi alon ko former president na ma sakula wala ke in line with good practice do be on political school lagi pour ka ji ko pour ka la politico ba mandi wala na sembo yaji so ko wala nyanda bol fay ngi mi alon ko ala den wala tigi but no diles ba on nga constitution ko don ko ay oto mi bota koma yaji be ko tama nyini la oto kuma ko le me nya Niaje no kutama na lauro ilaftale ko kutama ni kutama ni fatam panso moli age tema but ni mo na raje ko one sign ko le aku bal mi alon ko be warali wala be nyin kutama kono so ibayla ko kula mi alon ko molta sonna no wala anno kam paten ka ko honorable ma foko be nyin tiare it's viral abe black betole ani malik jolle interview nyinke on TV yeah I have the video and the video is everywhere. I found a signal I lamoy, it different signal ya lamoy for your future programs. So
malo nunko na fenko be futana tenunum bitala nga fenka no nga se amol be tema ba program for mandam bila is a find out no like label as evidence come ya mu de la lunta on mi bine solo la yes yes but Essa yemina for the
ngami fonu CRC min be loi de Dakar inin jumare kachara ko judiciary wala boyedo manyana ka touch amanyana mala in fact lo jojo superior court ala jojo mota baynola superior court jojo niya ka je lumina fo genna be fala la sarari mangena kundula ala retirement benefit ala fala nyola ala sarari mi ngana retire wala be ko ndel fa idon ni jumale ko kacha jumale CRC mo kacha wala yo foye. So ni ka ko near wishes and aspirations of the Gambians se capture. Nkami for enko what man caring. Franjango, because separation of power. National Assembly yenyando so is right so like a president impeach, na impeachable offense ke. Fonte ba? But in the best practice, or the president yenyando so like to dissolve National Assembly.
But what
good, nin be yenda ko hani impeachment fana ko luwa ka. Kodi bara nyeta tarala gele fankanta kama ni National Assembly luatinya president say dissolve nole ni president luatinya National Assembly sa impeach nole so imalo be ike kula le ni 5 bere sabolu bebe ike kula ni do dunna ni doka ibagara banko diata banko be ka sebolo ni me sembo regulate du sembe ndawale ka bata ay ko tu elephants ni kel de grand sofa fonde so ni be mu kula di mi alon ko
time kala be borikan nko time mbatunga di am Facebook ko le mbalal alin share ntol kana janne dorom ba dimasilem alin share la page to nyin kachamin na to ntol funding ke damal we can do a lot together please alin share saje ko mol senje nsenyo so hakilola al salon ko nyim platform nko patili belem natol fana yaje ko nyanta mola invite la nalman text sala ali inbox all ali yaka commento I will not know atol la test mo minute mbela flalo na lafta ninja wale kacha okay nali okay ali and share so Essa lafta ye baro Gambia no ba fo kana mantara development keka lafte je hint ba on na time fala be borkam ya for just few things baro be min keka Gambia no also hopeful men
baraka bade sister yalo baro la development nta banno la because time otiji bari be kuma ba folo le fole kuma ba folo min fole wala min ko birim president baro sita ay banko murundi banko tiol le folo kan kaje ko fundamental rights. That's the freedom of expression. Momo isi fan fonde le banko kan. Adu iste sino. Moma nyenda butela, moma nyenda sorna, moma nyenda fala because of ikela opinion le fok. Ile banko kan. Moma nyenda mimandi yenta fala. Freedom of religion am ketale. Freedom of political field is very level. Wala na bi parti be register kan. Parti be la campagne ke kan. Momo bi da kan platform molto bebe diamla moma mo batati. Ay oni banko dingol la. Flan jango. Aya katala fana kaje ko. All the sectors be nenama
mute okay
mama ko civil servant la jobe la fala nu but bi president baron I mean for okay wala itada assessment ke in civil service your ghost workers filtered down banko 130 million la save that year kaje ko ghost workers bi ala ko salary ta agreement system ko no banko yo save le okola ay allowance from grade 1 to grade 9 ay wala allowance la fa the following year 50% increment ay wala ke yak mano fon ko jang iko honorable dabo bring tikal na day kay la salary increment yala amine foy akoy mba nan man ta do ko la mba be bayla ngata rita tikal nati ina democratic dispensation mi yalo ko banko dingol be jikrita la ko tembo mi yalo ko nunto be ke fam fono nunto mo bu ka demonstration kumira bi ngaje ko na masakunda min fongole ngasin wala basiring be demonstration ke ngana nyandol kaning masakunda ay dankuna united at the highest office like vice presidency united ka fa nalma murumba be bayla ngata rita tikel nati. That's not best way to address the situation. Christian tikel akoy ko you go to the church and settle your matter there at the church ay jabola president mara ben tokile he came back from Turkey kana ka mara ka address kaje ko tikali yalla joso ta yende jo kala nyamin ye nene ye murne back to the classroom if because bi nyim ko ta ku nyon tawolde no sol fana yakumas no sol fana ko la jo yende nala o curriculum ko $25 million ban sakunda la bondi kaje ko ka tikal ni no sol ni tikal la ko ni ke solve bira bodo la ma ka manke o bodo je infrastructure ni dara infrastructure la karola ndenga jibele bi mimbe kering dulal mi yalla ko they are very marginalized kabiri independent o ge han mano onen mano fo ge nyala people like wulli ñol basse ñol la biccio crossing ke badande ñami bi afala kiang electrification be kiang ye connect la say ke la fen ko la badu ila ka fa ñadi ila metal pour que connect la bungol kon ila silo kiang wes la silo be tenda kono ayenda findela before December hakala mi yalla ka be ñomi 95 million Gambia bank masakunda la sponsor bi wol fala bi la silo be commence kan ka doku anin ku ko dawol min de rando la combo is faraba sudu som silo am programme ko na inda do ko la before end of this next 2021 so ñul bem ko di mi yalla ko rural electrification expansion of the water and electricity project ko bi combo bla din ko be sinding everywhere kaje ko ka jon kendo ning kurango futandi banko dingol la dawda banko la economic ko be stable kan na nga ñin coronavirus ti ndol na projection o ñim aka increase la abuka ji so that's a serious financial discipline happening in this country ani ka security sector reform min fo kunu ngajele ko ni dan demonstration ding mol la ka faaje par bi gradually yo betara tande na security sector gibe human right commission kunu ne mbata gibe kanjang human right commission ko gorge mbuk police ya redeploy adu wala kita bi juwale human right commission lo dama ke president Barot anu anti corruption commission fana be na kan before end of year fana parallel ñu bem institution mi yalla ko kan democracy le bambandi akana democracy le strengthening kaje ko rule of law ay sabati banko kan banko dungol ye fan soto ye la ñanto soto ila banko kan so ko mi yalla ko abe kere ni dara health sector gibe bi hani ñu covid-19 ambulance jela na la ya ñu war sunu ko ye boro jelle procure food relief mi yalla ko ya ke banko dungol ani sendo ko le ñu ka ko president Baro ma bul sabot di mo mo ma ko president Baro ka ko do ndal jilo ko ka fenke bala tel banko kunna tel banko nyata banko dum la kumbo ka wanyanda ka moyle moya yenda ka solution on fine how to deal with it so na solution on nati aya solution on control mol be contante wala den ngamran dol be nyanda fala ko this is leadership quality e kana be leadership ngam nyini wala you shouldn't be autocratic ibe la moy la molle la ni mol ko nyina man die yo bula nyina diata yo ke bino isaki banko tano ko mbela tala nyami so mimbi jeto wala ndiko banko dungol be salon ko president baro anata minna wala ko banko dungol nyaaje fita president baro man na ngene ka ko abasila genne fo fawde wonte o manka la mira kuti adu ñu loi president baro na la ministère against ima kele mimbi je national assembly mo independent institutionality bil jamala nata national assembly mi yalla ko ibotana from the state from the executive dibitali reject ima soyla o bilon se kontinde bannola par president baro men ko ko jamam député fama ene bi chont yudi bin ko la député min bay be bay ban ko la interest la de aka min fo jam ye bay min na wala ndiko ko ila patio la principle député man dara lori wo kan kiamaro min be brikam area council ko ya bay sirifo iko amandre patio la support kan ima fa mandre banko do ko la de ila statement ol be clear na abdullah ma fa mandre banko do ko le ko amandre do la patio la principle le fasa kan ili dara kidi mo do banjul jojo ko aldal yalla house put in order akoy ko billahi this is a shame on you people go and settle down your matter go and put your house in order jojo le fay kay mewula to nya folanto len ko le kido kun say ma gela kido be kala la code wado war ya ajon la indefinite so wum ko li mena kata niko mom moy la patio ala principle yenda lola kan niko democracy be la patio kono yenda make sure you tolerant divergent opinion divergent view don't be intolerant or very autocratic so ni okay multi interest le bagela ko itemu fanko do bambanaldi drong bare kula mel ko democracy al ka fo al dalto bara man alma mina man tal kono so wala be caring.
All right, thank you Essa ngemoyle I'm watching man la fi moya for somebody is lying alkana o si fast text jam kotek lying is wrong in English left alia for we disagree okay alkana for lying. Okay, Essa murun nang mole be line auto pata
bindo
mbe call tala denisna Essa respond Essa alila moy. Hello caller.
Yes sister, assalamu alaikum warahmatullah.
Okay, thank you abaraka wa alaikum salam. You are idunta nang Binto Bantaba network, go ahead.
Yes, thank you very much. Man fana la, you know, te guma so but you know, dama bëgg participate, you know, ci sen programme bi amna solo trop.
Okay, jërëjëf.
Yes, man maa ngi tudd Babu Signal. You know, MC Cham mang la nuyu bu baax, you know, patriot.
Jërëjëf.
You know, dega MC Cham mang la nuyu, you know, ak suma UDP members bi, you know.
Okay.
You know, but Mr. Essa Dampha, you know, su fekkee ne moom rek la, you know, Gambia du musa move fano. Du musa move. Because of like ñu melni mom, you know, ñoom seen own interest lañu follow. Ñoom faale wuñ réew mi, you know, gisuñ askan wi, faale wuñ askan wi, you know.
Brother hold on. Brother hold on.
You know.
Brother, hold on.
No, please.
No, personal attack.
But that's not how it goes.
Huh?
It's not personal.
I have right to say, my
don't do personal attack. Just go ahead.
It's not personal attack. It's my opinion, you know, and I have right to say, my mama, you know, this is independent, this is democracy.
Okay.
So I have right to say, you know, I'm not anything, no response, you know.
Okay, no insult. Because
this is politics.
Politics.
No, I'm not insult him.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm not insult him. I'm not insulting him because I'm a human being. I'm not an animal. You know, man, this is politics. Africa, Gambia, more than politics because this politics, they are very dirty. You know, we have.
I'm not gonna take that call. Pata.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and respond to what Essa said. I'm not going to take anybody with temper.
So, but Bindo. There are a few things young I know established. Nim political back and forth be caring, disagreements be caring them. If you ask me, the simple mention that somebody tell me Pata is lying is not an insult to me. No, but a metaphor.
Okay.
I'm just saying, I'm not going to take offense to it. Somebody tells me in plain English that that's not true, you're lying. But let me come to this. You gave us 5 minutes. 5 minutes to project things many are they are not true, but then you let him fly. So I'm finishing on 5 minutes.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna get this call. Hold on. Okay, bro. Hello. Alaikum salam. Iba line auto, please. Binto Bantaba network. Please, I'll get disciplined, okay?
Okay, I'm from Germany.
Okay, wadola line on yung kuntuta la ngamara jisobe kandirinde for line o kuntuta. So go ahead.
Yeah, they love to contribute la program on you.
Okay.
Lata Janso Rogla Essa Dampha account domandi.
Okay.
Coming I Ladan Dampha coming Barole Freedom Monarch ng Gambia. Niagube voice misleading.
Okay.
Because when you follow the source in the video, they do not 2016 if you think amba kamera ko lora ka be diam kan ay na fa ko ako idal be findi kan po kan lual le kaya de binyin ka pra lual fali.
Okay.
So bari be lo findo ni ya fo patiol be le ya manke UDP damman.
Okay.
So patiol be mo ibenada benada pa kople UDP damman na agri ka findi. So ako reform mo ibani ni kaka reform mo ni muganda bere ako ni reform mo ni kita mo ni change kita 2016 ako ni mo ni la face la pati lo no pati mo ay lo Gambia kono. That's the word from Solosani.
Okay.
So bi pati jole ko lo Gambia
asiyata sa ngamara tanni woro wala le.
Exactly. So netro mo ke ngarni Solosani ngel ma findino ko ni ko right fa Solosani pa de jabra bi o pati tanni woro do so lo Gambia kono. Ni Essa Dampha ka ko adam baro lo fi dem wona nan gam ako Essa Dampha ko nada be diam ka halano ko halmadi del sondo mo be balale ko be tamakan ni atilo be tamakan mo be kita gamba ko ngabi kala mo dal.
Okay.
Starting from starting from 94 fatana 2016 na. We all know what is going in Gambia. What was going in Gambia and even right now we all know what is going in Gambia.
All right. Okay. Okay, thank you, bro, for your contribution. For Prince Modo, thank you. All right. Okay, Pata, come on in.
Okay.
Essa, say something real quick. Ngadi Pata.
Wait, how can you have Essa say something to us for 5 minutes?
Pata, hold on.
Low follow. Anyway, ila kumon ka problem so
okay.
Anu be na fana yebula mang inti mindenga ngazi ole so
mo ila opinion bro andi ne
okay, Essa, thank you.
Yeah, okay.
Pata.
Yeah.
Pata sa ila tonne. I will not mess with you. But one more call ta ngana close. Salam alaikum.
Salam alaikum.
Binto bantaba network lem mamandina.
Abenya binto Bakari ya Italy.
Okay, Italy Bakari. Jang hormone mbunya ibunya bija.
Yes, mbunya beje. Ya panan dunya jay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, lapta pour ka respond Essa Dampha la kumol rek demandi ndoro. Okay, sol di ko mo la opinion ndoro.
Okay.
C'est tamo respond.
Barak.
Essa 2016 mo ya hormone mbake ya punya. But sai Essa any platform ni follow je. Aka ka kumol da bad la bu ko punya ko. Wo mo problem mo de Essa. You understand? Hello.
Memo ikande. Okay. Kana nendiro ke jam. Okay. Because lundo se simfana be sambala na janena si. Okay. Alanga ke discipline tol da malam. Okay. Thank you.
Because after the people that are calling in the Gambia, Nico development on that, Canada recommend understand?
Okay.
People that are calling in the Gambia before the development of Crown because of 24 hours, Geo because of 24 hours. School on the Mayele. Not on June Hannah Loranje. The still for some by Menamanka in the UDP party support that Matibinta. Ken si hainam bi Taliban sto be do ko men kala te do imani ko do ko men ka campagne no pare da pri camera council mo lo sirin jokon anin tumbol is the right
wode nyanta do ko kala je na local government ba ka fam
local government number do ko kala so sa wa munati na mulio munati ne man tali pen suda bay ha bar mulio tibe ya ba ko nyim ne do ko mena man dara do ko la mulio motor so la da no jimi motor ko da jimi motor ko is the problem ala fe izanyo le to nya fu mulio kanam film man dara do sai me social media le.
Okay. Abaraka brother, thank you. Essa be jinkana la nyato yam. All right, we appreciate you. Okay, thank you. All right, alkana Sunday miss. Barasa imma fe anu patalla. Sa algana because pada iko mol fele konte be NPP la MPP kombe MPP
Anyi mandara NPP la ila ebelin kan Essa kan nyama awoto nyama modero buka ma nyama mbadinge makoy
Democrat. Go ahead, pata.
I do not intend to tell you how you run your programs.
Okay.
But nin disagreement be keren lare. Eko mota fono la ko doye ko iman to nyafo. Eta fono doye ko selfish. Eta fono doye ko be more mislead kanne. Conversation nimbe strictly. Because where there is disagreement. No, nanda understand. Nda monena.
Okay.
But come ninda na fenfo jamme ala ka manke to nyade. I expect your colleagues to tell you what parliament for that man to nyafo.
Okay. Go ahead.
That should not be seen as an insult.
Okay.
Now, nimbe conversational. I want us to elevate the conversation.
Okay.
Na ko mu da na comment Gambia because Gambia fongo tambira wala. Kukil na bijan. Essa na la molu lan kil ne be bulo ko woni na ke kamera ko mol terale ni ko mol for everybody will just run. Follow. I don't borrow or nobody else will have a momentary right to la ko de ka ko Gambia oppress nyame mengere e ya jamel tamo wala be keno ajam. Na freedoms na kamensodo. Ya ada ma di mola. Mole ada bambu what election be kering. Adama kilo na tiano ka ko riskle thousands of people adama no miala ko ningi ya jama convoy attack no mo jama be fara adama da masikana no le fan so le freedom on Gambia bango kan we seen all these things coming up nta fono ko adama la dimo these are constitutional rights that are guaranteed.
Okay.
The reason why na ya jama bondi je was because of that. Nimko the same fongo le be kering jang akana fi jango ha e boka moliba e boka mosorom e boka fe kering that is not it's woman in a democracy at all.
Okay.
But me mone je kan the same democratic principles left men canting. President Nala Mol because what is happening in the central bank? The central bank at Milan, it was just amended in 2018. What did the president do? You have an attorney general. Before you go ahead and even remove somebody from the central bank, you will consult to see what does the regulation say in removing that person. That is one of the best practices anywhere. The draft constitution, President Barrow Nala Mola present. Before they their memo started leaking in public. I'm also anywhere on earth where you see a president present a bill in the National Assembly and they refuse to defend that bill.
Justice Minister. Justice Minister.
The government assembly. They supported that bill. The Attorney General could not have gone to that place. No, that never happened anywhere. He would have seen the president even where he's opening the State of the National Address. He would have said something about the Constitution. The only thing he said about the Constitution was, "Oh, that's not it. You go and fight for it the same way you fight for other bills." The Constitution in Benjamin. But the only reason it goes to the third stage was because they were looking at the merits of the Constitution. The details and what should have been taken in and out would have happened in the next stage. So development coming for them. Then when everybody was in the cabinet, party movement as a coalition. Kabiri to Belgium that have done a funding from Konyina. More BJ many are like Imantra UDP, GDC Mol BJ, even Col BJ. So the funds were solicited, yes, sort of. Budget thing, the national budget that was when taken to the National Assembly, telling development in Silo thing, Kiam Fonko thing, I'll be able in the budget. It did not come from NPP. Gambia did not understand the putting a conversation na elevate bento. Nimol na platform or the platform come to for America Masoro as a journalist. I didn't want alien tenting alien for you. As soon as I structure and list them, comment after no, you see, you phone call it. Then it be a no budget.
But I mean for you con nyanta talal katawolo. I mean for absolute dadakan.
Okay.
Absolute dadakan. That's the truth. Freedom for nako freedom. Mo kana for well I mean for is not true because don't feel being a freedom less what we are talking.
But in cover for it a freedom of them. Ha. Inte jam kan before Adam Bina. Ha. Adam more freedom than tell. PPP, UDP, PDOI, single nyasi when you move me along with you, Buddha for the fire. What now? Where do you can? I'm going to Gambia will be there in the drum coming out of the Molly Damostan. I don't want to quit you. Minute Jata, Mina Hanita. Well, yet I attend the fun, well, the family day. But I want to need the amateur, we get scared. More people get scared. What I'm saying in short is, my right was still there. More became a coincidentally my right exercise because the American will be sorry.
Right.
Can be. More be in civil service, because you feel need them to be a local loose. What I am saying in short is, the freedom that is guaranteed in our constitution is not given by a president. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Essa quote unquote development reporting, government. What we should do is to draw a distinction between a government and a political party. Essa party neutral NPP was announced. Was announced in December of last year. In developments, they are saying about the budget a parcel before it is not an NPP development. No Adamo Komoliako, Adamo cannot use this term then to count as the achievements of NPP at the election. Adamo, when he came in 2016, numerous programs on the list. BBB, President Barrow cannot count a single one of his programs as completed.
Okay.
Every year, nice state of national address day, when they're talking about a security service reform, we see what is happening. We have a police commissioner. In a club. There's somebody to force them and work on their farms, which is an abrogation or violation of their constitutional rights of forced labor. The same police commissioner, I want to and I hold in his private part. The results, the investigation came that is what happened. A police commissioner in uniform. A recommendation is that you move to another station. How is that a defense of a right? How is that part of the security service reform? Gambia nimbe political sign. I'm political in the way I don't know now left I mandate stick to people private contest. I don't have any problem with that.
Okay, but hold on. Okay, but hold on. No one call us so last call letala. Then I'll be able to wrap up, then we will call it a day. Help. Why? Okay, haven't press 1 to send a voicemail. Okay, hold on. One more call. Hello? Come on in straight. Time work run out. So appreciate bunya jang. Go ahead. Itamu Jamal.
Yes, I love program of the Germany. One minute and the Essa Dampha the college, Gambia College, fees main joke of Gambia College. Because presently, not be the mail to drop out because in my agent, and the agent will free to close this party.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. So, Pada. Can you skip? So, Essa mba Essa dundila mala fi nganyina nyum question ola yam.
Okay.
Essa. No. Ibi jele kamwe.
Ha, mbemo ikam.
Okay, call ko school fees ani mimbe caring Gambia College. Call ba kole yari nge bakel.
Ha, tonyala molmu concern ledi UTG, Gambia College and some other tertiary institutions. Yalo mim keda Gambia College miya kole andi fongo bake. So World Bank leka
hold on. Hello?
In 2015 you could be first out.
Hold on. Essa, go ahead.
Yeah, so you might face out 2015 for 2016.
We are
face out.
Go ahead. Essa,
wala ikamako mingi wona ta kuntu. So iko bita ba kudole because imeda Gambia mafalale. So sai masakunda manna skola support dino banku dingol bela. So min be ke amunda hani half of ibuka scholarship provide no ka scholarship provide le bare abuka nya comme que mo ke me sibla mo ni lu sibla tan sabe ka wala keno scholarship la so bari ko la digele anu ko mi alon
Essa so hold on mbe last caller tala musole and ngala voice la moy so nkontanta musola calling hello
Peter be kontona
Jamalam sister Jamalam
ndelo fat jawara London
ibirimintinna
okay uko apo Essa Dampha ko meta bulari ha no kanne
okay
meta bular meta la ko wala moyo kanne
okay
ata project wol minno fo what project wol hani pututo amango NPP la jibo kon
okay
and project wol fana yaya jamela project wol banyugo kono
okay
ni ya adama baro ya wonne ko ya ga Gambia bi wala abala fate muna bina manta proper kan matmoye ke lopita noto mutoli ba fakan iba bulula iba fakan there is no proper scan better scan matimo mimba Gambia bankoka so muna tinna ibuka wofo sino ina mina tamala je kinjato na takarakende yari
okay
Gambia ba kolyari na ta si janto aka ko ka ba kontila uko Gambia no market to le mo freedom mo mi ta te Gambia no le afai so ita ba America le ta ba Angleterre okay wonni uka minke janto na nyanto mo Gambia no le mi won minke la nyanto le mo horo ma ko horo man kay yadi adine choose right right soto le pour ya la bankoka
okay
Gambia batinyan din bito wosi no di mini ke dada ko boka bidin fanjo ke ta tiya ka dundo la suwali kono ya ni atandi adam baro plano minna election o kanal ay jamma andi ka jamma le jamma ibuka be keno
okay
moli man ke to le ni constitution review min ke ta tenting tay jama dige Gambia no la interest dige
okay
ita America le ta Angleterre constitution wo buka ke mobe la pantano
okay ni abuka mobe satisfy no
tell you Milton Gonje ada ko baroba sila nyani for 15 years no Gambia ko no
bare sister mbatunga nyimfo ikonin constitutional draft ni abitaka referendum oto na aketa referendum oto let's say aketa iko ibe control dati la ka control ke lungo mina referendum oke kata backwards bare loi mamira nyanta tala la ka foko okay atolu mbinalu wale pasla ni momo sunyaro ke Gambia mbebulo kuntula so walwa na lo ngana foko hani bare sai loi lo tale mini be sunyaro ke serun kata serun ko be wol be bulo kuntula itebo ansala no nyaati
one of Adam ala 5 years baba mi 5 years so because he must let white county
okay
and the new second term constitution is asako kuwasa Jamale Jamalo
ya safe yes bara nta konti la mtumale ya start
okay ya safe so muna no 5 years wata kula ja uko Adam barona kila ko 3 years akata business man
no fajan
okay muna tinete ko business man ita la tutata 15 years uko amina to nyako
but sister mbela fele ke invite for platform or nim parete yen text na
because right now ika Adam Baroni enel
okay all right
area council because right now some area council man kodo soto puri ba do potele nyani
ita bata namba bakao area la baren tolu ita amiran tolu sirfo sonka ta fana man kodo soto fo ntolla west coast Because ntolko kodi jamala diala ntolu West Coast.
West Coast because West Coast it is out of China. Yeah, they Sabola. It is giving more to
Okay, sister. What am I bula for nyata yame? Ngakola. Okay, thank you. I be moikan. Okay, okay, thank you. Ngatunka. Okay, thank you. Okay, mbatula. Thank you. Okay, thank you, sister. Thank you. Okay, Pata, mbina rapo pula baremba kaleri na mandal bulanode. Hello? Walaikum salam.
My sister Alimbara Bake, Alabara Kabake, ni Pata ani Essa na programu de Bake.
Nge ngabasofe ne ebirimintina. Pata fa fele sir ngabe batula. Mbat Basiru mbat. Okay, Basiru afokotek.
Okay, lafita nyinin karo dila na broda la mengeta yesabi. Namun la concern di NPP ni Barola government. Rayin pintu menke abiyamata kujama banda. Ko mengeta na sifa soldu mangwala ko kapang tiwoto. Difficulty sort of na jara la bundala especially ni sama mbako noten okay na jati kende ala bundala because it not one of the mala ka mata ba jati kende because ami go ro ni aje ba kino le jatu ko kende okay so signing e ka ta tola so advisor wo president selta man jati kende ala bundala nga mo ko muta kende ke kadia mo tola so faka dia mu fenna me yalan ko so ni jato man kende to keno la like mba mano dira lambo domorol dira lambo nyin dira so men kuma da wala mun yiti jati kende
bari yalo ne ni mano fana mando ba jata kende fana be jurobe so dala ka tun ni mano do mon balol fan kan jara brother ni mama no do mbalo fo sufol patayel la dem sufol be la ka jara
so ni be mo fenno ko me alon go so be on the discourse la be on the side la be de mala ko ngam de ku jabala do mul nyanda men ni de par tay mo taje
tay mo taje
na follow la so de na city try that snap indi do ko na o do ko ko ni sada bangola pit mune muto la agenda because mo baka fona ko no fa ko na freng
Essa Dampha bondi la na NPP atoli ya fonte al nafte jamala ko to ko wayna nanja sila kote ngata baro no ma thank you brother konko le ben iko e mano tambulu so mbalo ben jara kana thank you okay pata nta call tala koteke mbe badingol be konta mbali jayila nga 2 hours banne so it won't be fair nga more than that keno so pata atenga kunisino la nga appreciate bakele so pata lafita mbe Essa de maja disappear tale ala connection o man fenka but hopefully mbaso tola nole back also we can do more than 2 hours almost 2 hours 30 so pata anything UDP ite mengome buntandorom I give you complete 5 minutes ndefem fol it's just you and me
so binto yalla dunia mu mebe kono ani political party leader jibe ndeka men fo mole ngoy ko political party kumata bagel Bari kafomu mo be kono fana mo ka memo de ka ke nyaton ko te fana ko mata bakel ni America jibe jang America institutional so sembo wata onaje bi mo ka fo Trump Biden leader fana na integrity and respect anala londo knowledge and the respect aka menso in institutions la ko mata bakel ntembe personal vouching dila jang for Oceano because nka UDP le support na UDP support fana nga kale parti nyin leader nyin na fana na ala fonko fana na Oceano kabiring mo balo na wado men janen political fankana so we might be young or some of us maybe not even born but mo ka folo ko ala ay document ke Gambia kono molia a framanse ta menna ala 1981 coup d'etat time wala what kabra masa kimbabula to go and private practice more than 1981 na coup d'etat nyinke da addife a lota molia men yalon ko sirfu diba wala ngota mo men yalon ko dewe against Adawda parti seaki parti yasin seka ñu men yalon ko ñun loyal dem woldi anu mo jama men yalon ko fente bulo kon mo ko fole all over the place another na continue to lala why as a private practice mo ta mo le ka do ko ke mo le men yalon ko fente bulo kon abin 1996 na no wata mo Oceano was pretty much the government ni parastation mo be atake atay mu jamala loyatino a faransa jeno ko nyinde nesi tu no jana ko sabi nakan ta mo wara no korosi se wol dol fada ada non ko November 11 workeda Oceano sa fono ko batinga sinna private practice la ngani parastation da ngira ko dolta
do mo tonya
nada a joinda wokono Oceano mun politician men yalon ko ila so fo me yemen so no janne be dina politiko kono ya be dusle fombe bimen kono be men fo kan man ken de ko men ka fo ko Oceano ye fende deserve mo men deserve but the reason why bibi in America jang ye dedi Martin Luther King idara South Africa kan Nelson Mandela la foje be mandi gandi wol be fole be mol fo hani bi mol Obama nyol fola mo ila ke baro ila doku mol ka wala jibe ke jo wala amake ko ite you are entitled BBB ni tara doku inola ye doku apply ni nyi nen kay bu ka fo jama jandi ba fole ko be mon ke no la mole ka fo ko ye mon ke folo wala ke in Gambian context nimbe mo ke de position odo ngi jibe adama na de nyame de ngol be kero wota mo wala adama fenam ban no wonten ana de nyam mo be na ka fama fana ninji ko anen ka fo men na nana wala doko ke ko be bete ala adama na ke moti men yalan ko saynem baji kan ko adama mo sifa nyaade wasa fanka wol fo mo le ko ni sembo di mola wota mo le kala mo sifa la madi alote nan kunun ko ka fo adama sila ni mo le sanji sabafo adama sila mo promise tiara sila I want promise Jana Commission. I want promise constitutional. So be adama mo jama mo promise ku jamal. But if kana ka ko ko nibe political la men dia de esa for nole. Political kola ni political ni panda. Nibe campaign man kola. It's not a famoti. Bi o mo kili ngara ka fo mo le ko ni mo e mo lahiri ni mo foroti. Ela foro yen ta timman la. Adama mo foro ya adama mo kutini mo le men sa fo adama la foro ya mo ba timman la. Nde mo fala UDP la ko. Be man ko mo le wala ndeko. Nin atara non ko ali sembo di mollale ali mande di molla alle economy mba tekyalale Gambia tax sembo wata la beri because ngani fen tax le kambake bon kale ko ni nana nan mbale tax code so yimbe review lale ni review insati be ko ni business ni mo men yana ko be nakande business man fente mol bulo kono ngati me fombe tax break dino le lay ban tax le wala nyinde ko ni business o start sa ko ko ni sandi nan follow ni e kana tax jowoto ila ko men so lawlado e so dindi la business o kono ni business ni waranda maybe it's not tax in jodo man demanding Mboko nyajibe Gambia has what we call borehole tax. Borehole tax that no tell you men yalan ko mo fon le kera ko ke odla jo bandi nga wol bonni no je mo si agriculture ni muda nga sa mo no nyaado mo so min fana kana na ko to ila na ko fana sembo si wara no no wol be jigel mboko ni na monetary fon ko ni fana ya jam je ta mo ma kam ne ke nyaka sila foko dollar la exchange en batule jan UDP ko wol mu fena je men yalan ko de karano masakunda ne ko ya favor ko me favor ye blodu mo le fon ko ni kon the whole monetary discipline ni ngawala kenan koko central bank act ni ngaba empower le president nano ko men ka fodlon ko kam fara central bank governor kamara be mena man jeni lefta modo feren yewta ya samba je only because it blow into sila jeli the autonomy of the central bank UDP do respect le ngo the private sector they are very important in our thing masakunda la document amake fam pour ka more employment they need to be able to create enabling environment for business or thrive wala UDP mantana tajan kana ka private business or target ka fonyo go bintole montela friend ninga nyeta bende business dia bintola but Essa manta UDP manta offensive la
katamba tunge hold it because coalition ola na wato UDP ye palaso di moja mal And definitely there are certain people mini along ko palace also. To be honest, likely they're not qualified.
Well, then you don't have to mention names. You don't have to mention names.
I don't have to mention
names. No, madam, you don't have to mention names. Hussein was in foreign affairs. Ahmad was in finance.
No, but it
was coming for I don't know who you're talking about.
Well, Sirifo Sonko wasn't qualified.
But Sirifo was elected.
But I told you
UDP went to a primary. UDP Sirifo Sonko Adam Barrow Mall defeated primary to Nyame. Sirifo defeated 3 people to a primary. Sirifo the primary win Nola. UDP and Sirifo the primary win the but Malifit the Bemodo Ferena. That is not democracy. That's not how it works.
Okay. Well.
Donald Trump. Donald Trump won about 15 electoral contestants in the elections for the nomination.
True.
Donald Trump as a Republican
we are just saying that. Come Ali Barodin. Let's even talk about Baro. Actually Barodin told
UDP. You think you believe that I'm a good human being?
Yes.
So being into the country fire. It is a country find on that jigo. Then I don't fall into as a president. Nothing okay. If I say you have the command battle on them, former Kima. You only know me to a certain level.
Right.
People vote on elections because we have hope and expectations.
Just a second. Just a second. So ndoldu birimbe jamme bondila. In Taliban, we just say, okay, come like ilamusu keba mambetea. So like we just went and grabbed just anybody?
No, Menkeda. The coalition came with programs. The program it was endorsed by all the political parties. Ning Adama had not no even where I'm working for the executive president, Ning Adama stick to those programs. Basically, what I'm saying is, my father even for a program. My father campaign for Adam Barrow. UDP campaign for Adam Barrow. Halifa Sallah campaign for Adam Barrow. Ahmad Ba campaign for Adam Barrow. What's that? Singing Moji and Nakamolo, I'll talk about Adam Dimolabam. Imam may expect Mobi might expect what I get. Maybe for what to go, don't fall your people need to hold elected representatives accountable.
Okay.
BBB, it ain't to blame for Adama because Cairo Dakar the Malfai Adama. Don't fall Nali UDP, Nali Masakunda Dintola. Agriculture. Many are who wouldn't Gambia backbone. Ngaleko, the agriculture by telling I'm mechanized. What did the man that Jahari Pachar in 1994, 1995?
But I take a child of my
Jahari Pachar Benyam, Ningata no Masakunda focus there no. Other places. Gambia BBB the food self-service and na farmer Gileba. I got a phone in Samakanasi, Puro Bogasoro, Jamando Bogasoro. I am asking political more elected representing a whole accountable. How many other offices now the Ocean Dawaso alla Programodo? I send Babu Yinika Oceano. It is neither President Yala, even when I get a Gambia. Oceano, what if Vice President Yala, you make a Gambia, whatever foreign museum like a Gambia. Ni Adam Boro Nala Mol Natala platform. He called a government projects or the Kobataki NPP Tadi. These are government projects, they are not NPP projects.
Okay.
Budget passed again, and in that budget, you see what happened name phone call, they all came in the budget. I'm not denying that. There is a difference between the coalition government and NPP.
Okay.
NPP is not a government. NPP is a political party. The program follow, the constitution follow. So say maybe NPP join Lamunela, Adam Doko.
Okay,
my father was an interior minister. I work in interior. Hussein was in foreign affairs. I work in general. But what matter NPP? Maybe for Adam Yolte Mol Nena, you constitutional man and affairs. Gambian people are constitutional. I'm not perfect. In Intermediate Molla, they should give people the opportunity attached to the committee state of the National Assembly. They are disposed. Ni Assembly Molla to the referendum. Ningameno ya vote down. Saja ko Gameno la mala fala. ikala sido ya fo dongo Adam la part comme camera repeat ko Adam la fonko ni ko complet ma kon Adam let's even say Adam if Adam wins the next election it has to go Adam contest for another 15 years or about it have been there
until time limit we are in for that
so say ninko say mo kana tambi 10 years la mo na to ka fo dango comme ni Adam le murde koma na karle anya another time so probably 15 years or even 20 years
but okay pata ndenda wajinkan na bare say nga 5 minutes obedi la but say we left one more thing for bo NPP right now diamu as a UDP talk to APRC ibe sambalana no APA UDP nyadi because they're here
wala nang ko ma start ni economy la ma ko left ka plan with taxes and even respecting the institutions many along ko wala ben na finance and economic industry na ko go agriculture left ka agriculture mechanized you understand no be foi nang ko musol la gadi no mo fenati many along ko UDP left ka wal sementu ya musol la karon na men fanki nga start internal ko 30-35% of na elected positions in Fonko in the executive where we can musoleti
and you will follow ibe repeat kan nko
no can for
APRC ko UDP atolle ke batan al ke batan
APRC ko alna UDP nimko ko alna UDP iba hani ko ale minister pour nganaji
okay
so ko na fo ko UDP be nyine kala
thank you
ko UDP ning APRC ma problems as a people because na gibe political class men be ken sinya kini mo se wolfane ka fana ko UDP APRC amanke UDP fa amanke APRC fawtini baba job nala molle tara no UDP ambush en basi mo kereje ina ma mo gala ko me ka fana ko ni sare kar UDP ni sare kar APRC le kelega men kere gambe even in TRC ya kere nyamen ani sinya kini masori sa men nako APRC la community ni UDP community le dundanyola ikamen ko wolen ko so jarol men yalon ko wolle be ya jamme support kan non APRC to yala wolle tare UDP ko li boyde kam UDP ni APRC na man keloge ni ka tan ko mo kamere ko problem on bi jabbe warde wala nyamano tabi ya jamme boyta non ten gambe fitno economic fond aban non so mo tan yime fona ko travel problem le biye tanke problem amanke woti tabi gane ya jamme bina ko ni ko de we are voting for Saidykhan manke jolati ya jamme benje jaron ko lim pade ko ni ngi ko 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 de men ya ko manke jolati be kan fay kan ya jamme ani manke jolati so kam fo den ko mo tan political divide men foten ani ko ni travel fon ko jama biye social media sembo wata woto pindo ndenen karan ko lesire de wolone ndikare wota moy bol kamere ka wara be fajare kamere no comment mo kam ngadina
arodin call da
ndenen mo nena mo ka sifan ko ngata ko kacha
right
political tonya ay sembo do ki jele men yalla ko mo safon ko karbe UDP karbe APRC karbe jola kam but a sembo mo wara ko mar Gambia nyamen social media ka warandi Gambia be mo bakilum wati
be mo walti
political intala adama anala mo be men kekam APRC ne moyo men kekan UDP ne moyo men kekan nim moy position na be ko mo faale nyande ni kala men na atole mo national be men bi Gambia nte ka as UDP nte men fola as UDP ala agriculture musol la Karolemba loi la Karolemba education la Karolemba nte lefta le pour nga sembo warandi nte ba fola bo be
ko musol la Karo hold on musol la Karo I almost forgot ñu ka ciao katambi tambila la mbulu
no fasta man te ko ti ñu ala
ala ko boy ninya ko men la fi kalu bula bare isa ba time musole al UDP musole so to min qualified the karanta and they are strong women okay but munatinda atol musole al buka palaso di wal
but so make it yala elected position kera in 2017 election kera nyame mo bare nyi fo ko wota mo be kilikan na moma jama bi mantara hanyirin jama man show ba
tonyal
but jama bi musole for example somebody like Yakumba mo be Yakumba ja men kekan Yakumba contested in a primary with Maria win
okay
so if Yakumba was not a nominated member ten mo ta jere Yakumba be nyaade ma mo je farim parti ko no comment te be musole encourage men wala fa ngin draft constitution a better ye kudo fa je wala inte ko they are going to make sure that we have 14 women
at least 14
women. At least 14 women in the National Assembly. Yes. Party de Kunola Woto, Model Kunola, region 2 be Bola, Muslim in the National Assembly. UDP was supported. The manifesto on Yajibe. Now, we are going to ensure that maternity leave, 6 months of guaranteed maternity leave, mandatory. Oh, aka symbol ya pour nyina ko ibe muso do biye comme ibe ka pare fa comme ibe fudu kono pour bien fonction de fudu kono because ya fille ko ngulu ta jam ndara jenne kana modo be na place hotel.
That's right.
But now guarantee that ko 6 months maternity fonko sotle ko be kala nyama hanna tay dare maternity do mona ni ner do ko
right
yube mo ko li menyana ko lefta de kaste muso semben ku ya obir alla gadi no lembang jare ken yalla maternity phone call be we want to ensure that will happen.
Yes.
Ala la carte di UDP la mbafala mo le ko alna parti kono. Bibi ni menare UDP. Alna tara no ko yepata Usain Dabal tara je sanyi mo nen kono. Ina Usain kanyanta jele. Position no. Ala ko UDP les lefta wala tete ya contest. UDP mantara mo kiliye jam. UDP mantara sikiliye jam amantara kara kiliye jam. Gambia mum bele tare banimbe politiko kera. Alen kana nyo nene. Ni UDP na masa kunda bi. Ada mi ke kanje ko do wala kala ko do ta dan ko je Usain bol. Bana Usain na danga Usain ka blog la ko jibo ko na aka wil kilindi molla abi wil tan dira molla abi million keme ni ko ta be bon la UDP le mbafla ko nyimam bula kelola.
That's true.
Wo fene de me yalla ko ni adama na la da kalde ko nga 300,000 e jalla nga fungo de mo nyita fla adama nyimam bola ko do ko nyimba rek masa kunda le. Anda tan ko adama molla ko di adama la. Attendez. Jiko la jalla. Ani na poli ko nyata poli ko elevate la wonya ma binto.
Okay, so
if you want one-on-one with me anytime, let me know. I'm available.
I will bring you back. Maybe a follow, but just a second. Alimbe mobe tankla Facebook. Ngali jalalo ba video MPV la venga. I love y'all. Ali afo jao ja don't matter. Ni aje me UDP dikila. Mbe UDP dikila. Ibe masaya ni kanne and ibe palace. It's a big party.
Yeah.
You understand? And unta sonna UDP and ananjang ngene to samba. We're not gonna do that. So mbe momo sambala na UDP on this platform. Left musol fanga invite la. Pata ye nananjang mbe preso lala le puru UDP aliya fontole komite ya kachate nyama seneyat. You understand? So UDP fans olumbal bravola. Pata will be here just a second. Pata ambe esa fana 5 minutes dilala then mbafale ye molu tank ali nga nyofe nga molu gula because kachani lo metale kudi madum abagwa kakole yale. So mbe chance dila esa la for a minute, okay? Yes, I love y'all anyway. Never patili bero. Sai I'm in trouble. Ntol malo for Pata for me win never. Nte kadun tem Joe Biden net.
Serious trouble.
Essa ni Pata e bori jambo be korokoro ko dada ya be korokoro.
Hello.
Oh, Essa can't fail. Essa can't fail. Essa can't fail. Oh, Pata ila nyamo Essa muta.
Nanya mola. Politiko be nyamen sayanga. Nina na kombe ya bara fa kana bara ngase ko deke.
Yeah, anga so 1 minute la. Pata Essa Dampha da si se kilo buga kunga.
Yep.
Okay, Pata. So mbafole ya for mole goodbye. Ngala appreciate. Pata mbele play muru na one-on-one.
Problem tala. Yanke.
Yeah, min platform. Yeah, platform dingolem.
Zikar nyo sabano le nga fonkol beke banana da bankola kola. Zikar discourse no le manku ya. Ndene mo sitarje nga sang nga fo sang ndene ndene mo nenna.
Yes, left that.
Dia mo nyimbe nyame fonga nyola fonkol fanam pocket bari mbe taskile ndira fanana. Next time ni ben invite la. Ni lafta nsi UDP la constitutional kiena ne. Nsi UDP la manifesto kiena. Ni lafta fonkol men la I can send them to do puri fonsi da ye jibe ba ko nen narena nga ko mo fo jang me yalon ko parade ye info le bari ma yala manifesto sa fo nyako nyimata la manifesto do.
Me prepare to be honest. Ni mo man diamu. Yes.
Sa fo because membe kere bari ba ya fana ko ni mo do fana fena. Na mari ko na pati nyene ko na liye nyene ke. Fana ko ta ya fa de bartana nyene nyama woni yim fa de.
Okay.
Ko ko ngam samba ya Allah te platform moy tanya da pra ke fende me yalon ko mo si comfortable no ngaran ko nen nata jande binte be mo challenge na ko to.
Yes.
To nyama. Gambia ko wala nyama. Gambia 2021. But bare ben rapport Essa financial rapport 2021 be nyame. Mo kana tulungala. Ya jemele time mo jamale fataje. Ani be jam ko no mo man tara fakam. Bari amanke nyinte ko mo fa dam male démocratie fenke nyado. Na institutional nyaji Africa problème soto. Na institutional le mambamba nim ko na government nim other people hold accountable le bla wala ko no modo fanyata bla wala ko no te man ta la frenya pour na Usain Dabha na rejam men diata ay wot rawo keka nim ko seno nata nan laftale ISC ka fo Usain ko kabe opposition yala ni fo Usain sa mo ne be kering adama da moy fana ni nata nan ala fa ko adama ni fo bar be fo kan
right
ni video islam mo nata nan ali fo nyama e ka mo hold accountable wala e ko sama janinte ba fele ko mbita public position ne need la mbe mira la kunun ko ngam ne fo mol ben jakand la menna ay nga ko ke o nyama Gambia bel tamati bari dogo memblo kon 2021 adama baro manke mo membe o tambini no
okay so
ama fahamo soto
okay pata say nga Essa fanam bulala 5 minutes start then nga nalu bulo kodi yes nge appreciate that
sorry na chagle be bankanjang almost that's why that mean jasala wala ya dolu nga wolon nga kam tele ka ko das Mr. President between the party and the state ya wolon dolu mo ensole ka ko wala na party o
okay pata mbe so end la jang thank you very much kacha diata ni nada next time mbe prepare you don't even need it but mbe aka mbe grab la kotek ayatinda la moluko mbe MPP la thank you al ngal appreciate le pata fela bembulala al nga duaye young man nem ayala afana sembo senyine keno abe contribute kan society to this way so mbebe contribute la in different ways do se ke weldati do se ke fenkot kanyalangoti do se ke local ol binto ol sifal dol fananse si janganda ele jang but intellectual ol fanam bijele but political man na nyonen na man na setani la and we can do it very simply ngana banko samba so pata we appreciate you.
Thank you Binta man alama conversation you made a platform of fana tonya ni debate be caring abuka bayno because ninde be UDP yep modo ask other people I would expect my UDP people ka fe ko be la reñin la kan ninde ko be NPP wa fe be la reñin ka ite yende menkela as long as your conscience is clear ila gesol ni nata nyin hama nyin fenge nyin hama just make sure you are good. Don't worry about what people say. For the most part, they look at the comments, but don't focus on the negatives in the comment.
Okay.
Focus on the job and the intention you want to have to diversify the conversation.
Yeah.
Mbafra mobe na nana. Nimen left men na wada UDP lambang. Ndita manki UDP. Ndita manki executive number UDP. Madamo ngomele UDP nka will share with people. Badi mo be ibe antebo ndebo ka comment afanya ko sikar nana nya. Ama banko manya na kelo nyama. Pati nyende kela mo bel tadi.
Yeah, pata ngela kacha moile. Thank you for your advice. Thank you for your advice. Ngela advice moile. But we don't want any me along personal attack. Kata pata koma kapata nem because pata politics UDP la. We will not condone that either. So, but ni na tambe press all ale kanne because the plus nyinola UDP be plus they are really a major party. So I will push that. Essa push no much because our internet is not even allowing me much. So, but so we manage that way, okay? Essa wrap up. Essa 3 hours I get you over here.
Yeah, really. But little bit run down can seriously. Mimbi get wole mu coming up on yamin. Nobody mal mim yellow camp. You didn't call alkana pisal. Alkana pisal. Nko nim ko commenta da betata alko banku dingol le okay. But ko ko mi adoli aje ko wotara negative side alko barolo woti single handedly adama. Ali odumo chikali ala kang. But any positive side alko no banku dingol lo fight. Banku dingol le nginki adole ko contribute from his money, taxpayers' money. Mina try na ko kalka blame single handedly. That shouldn't happen. It's very unfair on his side. Mimbi jawale ndiko bi banko ala atele marandala banko la ranke so atele marlingila atele ka ko nyin ay ka sama dibe mo di approve. But nimbi ku keta senalali ko ya call soto alota ke ko ya call address na jaro bundal ko ya call na rege alota ka je ko ay address ambo dola je ko fana na freedom mimbe kering ko sister bindo kamem ko fay ka de ba ko 26 ba yini dola independent.
Yes.
Mera randi nek carte fay mina na mana democratic dividends ñol soto for 26 after 26 ka baro gamen ko le carte fay wala adna nga ñu bari nga carte fay mo gelle nim mango dinna ni mo play contract di mola ya bula bulola do e ko do diala ayalo very badly ayalo ñuma be ñafa ila re di dola ko yalo correctly ita ka block ci wali an yemi be do korol
Ha.
So let us be
Essa, we're having a big disappointment with Barrow government.
Okay, like which sector? What
na healthcare nyanta to patola. Na education ye plan or means set for the education. COVID kono. That was not the right. They delayed back for almost 8 months. It delayed. So that is can still all that. Kata kende adi mola.
Sister, Nyela kumogele purka kwota da drong. Yalong ministry skatamani budget line olla. Yagel. So budget line aya encompass le barnya gibe ambulance tansaba anisaba. Wala procure ani 500 million na fat purka joko ni boroko na yalo buy men leti. Yo money from other allocations le.
Essa janila la connection o bembulala ni ko ambulance sol tansaba ni fenka moli covid soto ni number call 1025 ika folo kala paso jo ali tadula kar andi be dunda pasase moto lo kono be mol sasande so nte what 1025 number from mol buka pick e wol buka min nyanta do ko kala wol buka pick so ambulance on tolma jabe borkanda na borta fana ka ko
Okay, mlafa kawale enko abe manna tande na follow. Yaro nyimu emergency situation leti. Ministry la budget lano because ndola healthcare system o. Yaro na America ebe damento. Yela Obama care kata nungele. Enko healthcare ka manek amandia. Very expensive. You know, so sako banku fara mimbo ko Gambia. Ministry of Health ibe kata kubala ke kankaje ko. Kana healthcare system o nika improve. Niya data gadi kay maternal mortality musol min ka party ngodo niya gibe kabe ministry ni kala National Assembly kabe projection agibe Gambia ni dara bankol be compare we are the lowest rate
at the same time
adu kudo fana be kerim bi
akala ministry yo kodo embezzle yo kodo nyinta ifenkale yabe fenkale corruption. What is going on in
Ani amanke ko kolonyi embesul aman kolonyi ma touch follow ye plan la da pour kolonyi embesul ama work dilo ni lecture ministre dilo ni lik ya plan le pour que molto fandi ñin covid-19 alawan solto ka molto dundi je yaron gameno ka molto safe ka inflate ka listo ni inflate pour mum ni account no le joro ke yalo ye mo tan mu active service kono ide ak mo kemet say mo tan kono la kono na rasul da mayo tala yo le plano set no bala man na work ak ministre dilo ni
audio fela fintitana fishery iba vokan ko 100,000 I will give this to the honorable
minister bamba bangala doctor bamba bangala ala interview ngagel bara ni Mustafa Dabo interview ke aka tente akoy photo ala voice ngin doctor le is not him. So you know that you cannot just force somebody cover ko audio okay. I think I have a lot of pending issues to address. Because man of the bless I no. So mimbi wala mi diko. Education mean for COVID-19 la wato. Omanke plan de mi alon is sustainable. Woman just temporal fankol de kaji ko dinol be soko just to keep them at least busy or at least police FM so de mutala. But I ko is a syllabus mi alon ko be mo exam di la le o ba put la into academic
exam dile. Great 12 full day they did an exam without review.
Ye examine di minna yalong ye fen karan ne ken covid bina karam mo be sorona ye min karang ye examine di wala ba mengi ko ye min karang ka ba min karang online wori radio and TV program ye examine di wala no that's not the case ye min karang ye someone start in wato because ni mo ECOWAS ko belati min yalong ko be wa onyi way ko nyin ban ko be way kono ika example ko la grade 12 and grade 9 ibe la syllabus in reverse ye min karandino ye di ngul sambale ye student for 2 weeks ina da exam o lila. Based on that, but I'm making cover going radio or TV program or lectures minketa exam do hani woman ki. Yeah. So I can only just to keep them, you know, didn't character idling, you know, most is a television or link, radio lamui, in order to control kids at home.
by force side because by force level I just have to let you know.
Viewers nyolu na callers nyol beten dulam be jayla ita fana beten dulam be jayla den nim platform mum be la tam ben kaf nyum min keda patadi ani MD Cham ani honorable Kuma Cissé mbe beten dulam be jayla mba fole ko nyimmu na be fololati nyim platform moto barata kala na be labangoti because political Gambia be den tala momo wala geri nyale fatata fa UDP le fa be NPP le Gambia kilo be ko fo momo ka fo be Gambia malala be ka ko ni nga soto mba ka den ngakete ay be be kay soto so dombe ko mandulal be tendula be jayla be dafa tendula be jayla be pata fana tendula mba jayla budum ba fala bye ndekanale nkatale because no batri bandale frem so ala baraka baake thank you very much
baraka baake Essa bari be dafta Gambia nyaata da nyaawonya nalla fo be ñoo ñaata le a fo le president ko na mom moto borom do no ay bondi je modo na NPP te mo sama
ani boso ayal gindi boso ko ayal gindi boso ko bar boso bi da kan sa inde ayal gindi boso ko nani bi boso bi da boso mallo so I would no is very qualified driver man
2021
all right thank you
no problem until then thank you
oh my gosh aka he la kachadiata alisa hapo boy ndinye hada madingo mantimma lafta folali hada madingo mantimma alinge appreciate Pata Essa MC ani honorable Cissé ngala appreciate le nin tolnga kuma foja miye koleata moye aye inconvenience ise yamfanye kumo mandia satuma mimbuko politiko kacha nka emphasize jenne ko lafta discipline la ngalo ne mo do ba folo he wo softale hana man soft because ninga nendiro entertain doron te nyomoyla so alimba fola le mbal tilinyanna kacha lo jamfata wata bayla because ba on tol kana dimaso dorong in a week aliyem balali aliyem fanye alien na page all share alien subscribe YouTube because one day bitala YouTube lenka weekly questions kejem be plan on the set kan even though we are nyun tolmu do ballet londi tembul fentembul nyun ko kumolu lafta wala senayandela ndamal nka yaya nka nyofenka so nta kala no without you okay so ngala appreciate le call us all ngala appreciate le sister tell me your call ka will need you back nsola tatul fangol la man la fi modol la nyaat mini be nyaato man sola loya dabo wala kata may fati wala nsola tatul len ntolle tambam ko tin sola tatul le ngala appreciate le ala baraka thank you Jaleba nyoya doro Kurubali thank you enjoy na nyame ngal appreciate le jabi jamme mbala appreciate kanne nga dafe fananye jang dafe ngala appreciate bakele nko almanyon soto nal manna tal mbakela jamalle alkola but until we can all do it together okay ngal love Fati ala baraka alin share Omar Sanyang ala baraka thank you